We're listening to Eurobeat. I guess I put Eurobeat on last time, so we're listening to this. I got can't miss the start. Let's put that in the queue. All right, let's get the ads run. I will then head back, get myself a drink, etc., etc. Oh, excellent! Early ad run. Let's go. Let's go, dude. All right. While we wait, I will very quickly do my birdhouses. Dude, I have to do the birdhouses. They make so much fucking money. It's crazy how much money these birdhouses earn you. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So it's also just good XP as well, right? I still don't conceptually fuck with it that heavy, but it's convenient. It's convenient. I just logged on during lunch, 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes really, a couple minutes, set up my get my birdhouses, set up the birdhouses, and then that means I get home and I can do another one. So that's like potentially up to 2-3 runs a day, which is good because that will help us speed along the hunter grind. I also got a shitload of bird's nests there. What the hell? 2, 4, 6, 8. 10. I got 11 bird's nests there. What the hell? All right. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. Let me grab these. I'll grab my drink. Then that should be done, and then we should be good to go. Listen. Let me down here. Oh. Oops. I pressed some wrong buttons there. That's fine. Fucking acorns, man. They're so worthless. I've got to say, what you get. Sometimes you get really, really expensive seeds in these bird's nests too. Holy, bro, I'm printing money at this point. It's wild. All right, let me take a quick look. So my bank, it's worth like 45 mil now. It's going up rather than down for a change. I have 1.8 million gold in crushed bird's nests. Absolute cinema. All right, I'll get a drink. I'll be right back. Okay. Did that song just finish? Holy shit. All right. Game's up. Let me get posting. Okay. It's 7 o'clock, 7:05. We're running at 2K stream. Oh, you know what? I'll put that in the tags. 2K. Or maybe 1440p. Let's go. My love. Yeah, 1440p. Let's go. Gamers. Gamer. Okay. It's a heartbeat. Uh-oh. You better take your chances right now. All right. Peanut, welcome. Right, so a little update. Over the weekend, I did a little bit of gaming, okay? I bought a couple of things. Namely, I bought some dragon boots and the gold trim. peak fast escape. I also got the gold trim for the defender because I obviously have the sword, the scimitar. Honestly though, like I think the defender looks cool with the gold on it, but the inventory image, it's kind of dog shit. It looks worse. Like it looks way cooler. It's way higher quality as a defender regularly. And when you use the ornament on it, it looks kind of shit. But you know, it fits my aesthetic. So I decided to spend the money on the dragon boots because they are just basically a direct upgrade, right? Like sometimes I wear the rune stuff. Generally, I try and wear the proselyte for the prayer bonus. The boots are just a buff. They are just a straight buff. And there's an extra 2 melee strength, I think, on the boots. So it was, what, like 200k? It's totally worth the investment. Totally worth the investment, I think. Now, I'm having sort of like, the inventory sprites are just 3D models from a fixed angle. So why does it look so shit then? That's so odd. Because yeah, I definitely noticed as well the boots look odd compared to like the rune boots. So yeah, I was looking at like the armor. The armor is very expensive. I was considering getting the dragon plate skirt as my only other real option. I'm aware that obsidian armor exists and it's pretty good, but I think it's pretty good as a set. Right? I think it's like a set related thing. In which the boots would still be usable. I know there's also, I think, bandos, some shit like that. Apparently that's good too, to my understanding, but I don't really know anything about it, and it's significantly more expensive. The same as getting like the plate body, the dragon plate body. It's like 20 mil or some shit. I'm not buying that. I like my helm of It's not as well. So anyway, that's kind of that situation. I do need to put my seeds away. So I was doing some hunter runs, of course. So I've got, like obviously you can see there, near enough 1.8 mil in crushed nests now. So that's a really, really nice chunk of change that we managed to get there from the runs. And that has therefore put me at 60 hunter now. We're in the 60s for hunter. And I did a bunch of slayer. So I'm at 58 slayer now. Which got my attack up to 70, so I could Abyssal Whip if I wanted to, but I want to turn my strength next, so there's no point buying one yet. Did you crush them yourself? I did indeed. I've been crushing every single bird's nest. I do my bird's nest run, and then I go to my bank and I take out my mortar and pestle and I crush all the ones I just got and I chuck them in the bank. I've been doing all the crushing myself. As one could say, you could pretend I've been crushing it, and by it I mean them. So that's good. In my journey to get, doing everything. I killed a bunch of dragons, which was cool. No draconic visage, sadly. I did get a bunch of runite limbs and some rune battle axes. I did a little bit of high alching with those. But what I will say in particular, I was fighting greater demons, and if I just have a little scan through, I have a shield left half now. They dropped a shield left half on I think my first like 4 or 5 of them. I got a shield left half, so that's cool. That is sorted for when we need to make the full shield. I just need 750k to buy the right half, and then I think I can't quite remember, but I think it's in West Ardoin, right? I swear there's a hard task. Dragon Square Shield. I think the shield halves, I think that's the Dragon Square Shield. So we'll need to smith it in West Ardoin when I have the time. So that's pretty much the update. Like I say, the melee stats have gone up. That's really nice. 70 attack means I have 85 combat level, which also meant that I could do the Gnome Stronghold Slayer Master. Neve, I think her name is. Neve. So that's good. What else? I've got a bunch of ensouled heads now as well. So if I hit 70 magic too. So if I can hit 72 magic, I believe it is, I can use all my ensouled heads to get a bit of prayer XP on the go. You know what? I'll chuck those in there so I know I have them. I'll throw all of those in this. Oh, I've got them in tab 7 apparently. Yeah, alright, fuck it. Let's put them on tab 7. So that's good. That's a bunch of prayer XP. And I also got a bunch of dragon bones. So I banked all of my bones. So I have 104 dragon bones. So how do I calculate banked XP? Hang on. Gotta do some maths right now. Gotta do some maths. Okay, so ensouled Dagonoth, 936 XP. So 936 times 3 plus 15 Bloodveld. So that's 100. That's 1040 times 15. Okay, plus Demon Head. I'd love some Demon Head. 1070 times 6. Ensouled Goblin Head. Goblin these nuts. Okay, that's a little 130. Bear. I have a bear head apparently. Can't bear it. How bomb that head is. And then Minotaur. That is 364 and 104 dragon bones. So bearing in mind that I'll chaos alter them, that is 504 times 104. That's 78,000. Wait till you find out about the banked XP plugin. Oh my god. What? All right. Well, anyway, at minimum, that is 78,000 XP that I've just passively managed to get for myself, which is saving us a bunch of money in the long run, which is really nice. So and to get to 82 magic, so I can reanimate a bunch of those, and then I'll obviously have to take the risk with the Chaos Altar, and then it's it's going to be up from there because the Dragon Bones might not get consumed, right? But with the what was I going to say? Yeah, what level is that going to get me to? So it's like 100,000 XP, right? How much did I say it was? Fuck. It's 78k. Okay, so okay. Oh my god. That would put me up to 362, which would put me at 62. So that's enough to get to 62 apparently, at minimum. That was a very long-winded way of doing that, but there you go. So I'll continue my Slayer grind to hit 60. I won't like stop forever at 60 because we need it higher than that. I think we need 70 overall, but I will probably get comfortable at 60 and leave it there while I'm away on like at home, and then focus on other things instead. So with that all said, and 15 minutes to stream, let's get started on a quest for today. This is a long quest. Okay, let's not do anything long, shall we? We have enough for Path of Gluffrey though. That's cool. Maybe we start Eyes? Or I'm kind of tempted by Enlightened Journey because I want to see that freaky guy again. That freaky, scary guy. I kind of want to see him. You know what? Let's do it. Freaky, scary guy. Freaky, scary guy. Let's go. Freaky, scary guy. Alright, let me... Fucking hell, I gotta dump everything, don't I? Weapons. Ammo, probably. Alright. I'm probably safe now. Can I catch essence implings? Oh, I can. 30 air runes. Nice. I also just grab them whenever I can. I think it makes... I think it makes sense to... I always do that, man. Grab out implings whenever I see them. Because it's just free XP, right? Like, an essence impling is 27 XP. Fuck it, man. You know what I mean? Why not? All right. I do need to get to 70 hunter though, so I've got a lot of hunter XP to gain, as I go along. So yeah, I'm gonna be probably a lot on my holiday doing hunter runs, and if I get Wi-Fi on the plane, I will also be playing RuneScape on the plane home. I have nothing else to do, you know what I mean? Right. August. Greetings. Would you like to be my #1 accomplice? I mean assistant? Not really, you freaky looking man. Who are you? I am August. I'm going to be the first balloonist. Oh! Excellent. I was looking for this. We need this for different quests. I'm going to be the first balloonist in all of Gillinor. He's so handsome. Yeah, I prefer the in-game one more. He reminds me of Herbert the Pervert, and I don't like that. First balloonist in all of Gillinor. Baloo what? I thought only monks lived on Antrana. Well, they do. I was a monk. But I'm so sick of living on this island. I want to explore new frontiers. And go where no man's gone before. Maybe. That sounds good. I was just thinking just over to Taverley, though. Why not take a boat, then? Ugh. Ocean? Don't talk to me about the ocean. Oh, God. I feel ill. Whoa, okay, no ocean. How exactly are you going to get off the island, then? I've devised a new way to travel, but I need an assistant balloonist to help me build my design. Are you an experienced adventurer willing to help me? Yes, I am. Sign me up. Wonderful, let's get started. Wait, I still don't know exactly what we're doing here. Oh, of course, how foolish of me. Well, we are going to make a balloon. Which is what exactly? Let me show you. Yeah, I mean, I know what a freaking balloon is, yeah. So, how did you plan to get Taverley on that? Notice how ashes float above fires for long periods of time? Yes, what's your point? Don't you see? It's the hot air. It rises, taking the ashes with it. I had this epiphany while I was at the glass blower's house. If we pump hot air into an envelope, it will rise because it's lighter than the cold air around it. Come again? Ew, don't ask him to do that. We are going to sew a big sack and light a fire under it. Once the sack fills with hot air, it begins to rise, taking us along with it in the basket. You seem pretty confident about this. Have you tested it? Well, no. You see, I don't have the materials here to make any test balloons. That's where you come in. You're going to collect the materials for 2 test runs of the balloon. You will need to get 3 sheets of papyrus. Hang on. Let me write this down. Let me write this down. By the way, the doc at this point is currently 23 pages long. Three sheets papyrus, 1 ball wool, 1 full sack of potatoes, 1 unlit candle. Okay, small scale. And what do I do with all that junk? When you have all of it, bring it to me and I'll explain what to do next. Any questions? Where do I get all this stuff? You're the adventurer, you should know. Ecological places like churches, they have a ton of candles. Alright. The only thing I have an issue with is... well... I don't exactly know where to get a sack from. Really, that's my major issue here. Wait, can I climb down the ladder? Should make it publicly available? I might just do that. That sounds fun. Can see the notes. They are pretty undecipherable. In fact, I'm fairly certain that if I were to read some random page on it, I wouldn't know what the hell I was talking about. Right. There's a little bit of schizobabble, I will say. There's a little bit of schizobabble, yeah. Just a little though. Just a little bit. Oh my god, I have an upsetting story, right? So here I am. Yesterday, I wanted to go to Tokyo Dome to like where the baseball thing is, because I wanted to get a cap. My dad wants a baseball cap for the Giants. I was like, cool, I'll go do that, right? My stomach, it was not agreeing with me over the weekend. So I got like 3 stops and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not making this, right? So I get off the train and I was like, well, I'm at Ajinomoto anyway. I might as well go and see the football stadium, right? So on the way to the football stadium, I saw a sports shop and I was like, oh, great. I've been looking for a sports shop because I need some sports gear. I don't have any sports gear and I would like some, right? So here I am. Does she have a sack? She sells a lot of stuff. Oh. She does. Sorry, I didn't see this. How did I not see she had a sack? I literally can see it right there. So, you know, here I am going into the sports store, and I'm like, cool. I will buy some shorts, buy a couple of shirts, and I'll buy some trainers, some shoes, right? So, find some t-shirts, and I'm like, great, that'll do the job. Hell yeah. I'll buy those. I found out when I got home, I actually bought compression shirts. Now, the body dysmorphia. Upon trying to wear, upon trying to wear a compression shirt, it's not great. It doesn't. I'm looking for gold. It's not great. I did not feel great wearing that. That made me sad. So unfortunately, a bit of a waste of money for now. Maybe there'll be gold shirts. I don't know. Anyway, shorts. Shorts were great. Shorts are great. I like those. I'm gonna buy more shorts. I like them. But here comes the part that made me the most sad. I went in to buy shoes, and I was like, I want some New Balances. They're very popular here. I went to go buy some New Balances. I'm looking, and I can't find any in my size. And I'm like, yeah, fair enough. I have pretty big feet for Japan, so you know, they might just like not have, like, this is a big shop, by the way. This is a really big shop. Tons of shoes. Maybe just don't have them on display because they just get picked very infrequently, right? So I ask a guy. I gotta speak Japanese to do it. I don't speak it very well, but I was like, oh, sumimasen. Hit him with so I was gonna commit to saying New Balance like in a katakana kind of like accent. I couldn't do it. Like my body would not let me. So I was gonna go like I couldn't even do it right now. So I was like, sumimasen, New Balance. I was like it's like Yongo Nana is like the 457 or something like that. It's like the type or whatever. I was like Yongo Nana size 29.5, which is like 29.5, right? And he's like, 9.5. And I was like, okay. I think I've confused him by sending him like 8 numbers. Fair enough. So I was like, oh, and then I corrected myself. And he was like, 29.5. And then he points at the sign on the placard thing, and he points at it, and it says that the highest the shoe sizes go is 29. So they don't do my size like at all. And I was like, oh shit, that's not good. All right, I'll just find a different pair of shoes, maybe a different pair of New Balance. You know what I mean? Old New Balances up to 29. I was like, oh, okay, I'll just I'll take a look at like Adidas, Nike. I'll just have a look around, right? 29, max 29. Not there is maybe 2 or 3 pairs of shoes in the entire store, and this is a massive store. 2 or 3 pairs of shoes, not even like types, like pairs of shoes in my size, except but in theory, right? Because I found a couple that had like up to 30, but no, they skip 29.5 in this store. Like they do 0.5s in the average sizing. They get to 29 and they say you get 29 or 30, you don't get in between. Sick one. Euro sizing? No, I think it's in centimeters. So 29.5 is size 11 in the UK. Japanese size. Wait, she has no potatoes. Why does she have no potato? I think there's potatoes on the road this way. Yo!
Jesus, you're my 5th or 6th just today. GG credit balance.
Big Kush, thank you so much. Please, if it's ever gonna cause you financial hardship, please skip the sub on my channel. I don't want to put people into financial hardship. Good lord, thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Hopefully it's worth the money. Hopefully it's worth the money. Fuck, it's 6 today. That's so unlucky that you're that it all works out to be the same time. You know what I mean? I don't have any financial struggles. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I am glad to hear that. I'm not surprised from the like night shifts and the amount you work. I'm not surprised. I'm glad that you make enough money. And that's true, yeah. Like this is, yeah, it might be worth trying to cancel the sub and get it refunded right now, because I'm away for like 2 weeks. So, I don't want to waste your sub for 2 weeks of no streams. I don't know if that's possible. I don't know if that's a possible thing or not. Do I have potatoes? I know there's potatoes in a farm somewhere. I just don't remember which farm. Whatever. Whatevs. But yeah, so unfortunately, I have 4 potatoes. How many potatoes for a sack? Maybe I can world hop and take potatoes from her. I just don't remember where they are. Oh, over there. I think that might be them over there, actually. It is. There we go. Excellent. I knew they were around here somewhere. So yeah, let me show you the Japanese shoe sizing. Okay. Okay, this is a random PDF, but it'll do, I guess. So yeah, UK 11. So it says 30, but it depends on, like, it's so difficult because the sizes are just a little bit off. So like I might be 30, I might be 29.5. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's 29.5 because like the other shoes that I've bought before, 29.5. I think 30 would be a little too big, but it's a little bit difficult to know. Because I think this one here. I fucking have my son. Damn it. What about this one? Yeah, 29.5 is apparently 11. So it's inconsistent. At best, it's inconsistent, which is also fucking annoying. Because, like, cool, I don't know. Do I want 29.5 to get 11? Or am I going according to another website, which is saying that 30 is 11.5? You know what I mean? It's so annoying. It's so difficult to know, so I have to like try shoes on to find out, but none of the fucking places. I don't need to know the US. I want to know. Yeah, so I have no idea. I don't know. I do not know. This one's saying the same. So I think it's 29.5. Anyway, I can't seem to find fucking 29.5, which is so annoying. I have one. I'm subbed. He streams like once a month sometimes, once every 2 months. It's no biggie. Man, that's dedication right there. That's dedication. But I'm sure he appreciates it. There have been times where I have streamed once a month or every 2 months. And I have also felt incredibly guilty that anybody was subbed to me. But I was also very appreciative of it too. So I was definitely wasting their money, but I appreciated that they were willing to waste their money on me despite my lack of appearance. You should try and do a census and see if you have the biggest feet in Japan. I feel like Japanese people have small feet. I know at the very least, one of the women I work with, her son must be around my height because he has the same problem that I do, which is finding shoes that fit him. He's Japanese and he struggles. They just need to catch up. Like, don't be wrong, like the average foot size is definitely smaller. But wait, how many potatoes can you have in a 10, apparently. All right. I don't know if I don't think I have papyrus in my bank. I know where I can get some, so we'll just buy that from the GE. I can get it on Varlamore. My go-to place. My go-to place for papyrus is the Teomat in this room around here somewhere. I think it's around here. There's papyrus there. Oh, also the Legend Guild. I think they also have papayas. Yeah. I have papayas. Let's get wool. I know he said 2. I need to bring the stuff for 2, but he also told me I need 1 of each of these things. So is he going to tell me, oh, you needed to bring 2 of these? I'll be very upset if that's the case. And I have a bunch of candles for some reason. I don't remember why I bought so many candles, but I'm kind of glad I did now. Excellent. And in that case, we just need the papyrus. Yeah, I think generally Japanese people have small feet because generally people in Japan are smaller, right? Usually. Let's get some papyrus from the GE. I can't be arsed going to Varlamore. Or waiting for it. So let's buy. I'm gonna buy 6 because I'd rather be safe and have, if I need 6, to have 6, right? So let's. You know what? While we're here, let's take enough for 2 goes. Because he might just tell us that we need that, right? He might be annoying like that. And we have the space in the inventory anyway, because we have to go to Intrana, we have to put everything away. We need to buy a sack of potatoes. Oh yeah, I forget that you can do a bunch of stuff with potatoes. Okay. I will buy a sack. And I will buy... Oh, for fuck's... Okay. Oh my god. Why is that $1,000? Fuck it, I'll buy one. What a waste of money. Alright, well, do you know what? I'm not putting a sack in my bank. Of all the ridiculous things to have in the bank, I'm not putting a sack in there, dude. I'm dropping that bitch on the ground. Alright. Hell yeah, enjoy as much as you can, the metro. Catch you in a bit. Let's go to Draenor. I think that's 2 of everything that he asked for. Okay. Who's this? Giles? What's a bowl, mate? Thanks for the fucking kebab, lad. I'll eat that just now. Alright. So yeah, sadly, I couldn't buy any shoes. The compression shirts I bought by accident are compression shirts and not regular shirts. So overall, it was a bit of a wasted trip and I spent the whole time feeling like I was going to shit myself. Yesterday was not an ideal day, I will say. It was not the perfect day. Alright, Auguste, you scary, scary, handsome, ugly, terrifying, but very handsome man. Let's have a chat. Got materials? Yeah, mate. Good, you have everything. Now I need you to create an origami balloon. How do you make an origami balloon? Use the papyrus on the ball of wool. Hang on. Hang on. On ball wool. Origami box. Yarn. Heat source. Okay. Add candle. Heat source. Okay. Okay. Papyrus onto ball of wool. Nice. Candle on balloon structure. Origami balloon. Oh, there's a little... Was I jerking it or was I doing a little animation? I finished the origami balloon. Wonderful. I'll take that and we'll conduct our first experiment. Wow. Oh my god, it's on fire. That was perfect. My hypothesis was right. Did you not see the burning? One more test, then we shall proceed. Burning? Fire? Hello? We shall meekly go. No. No, it needs to sound grander. We shall cautiously go. We're doomed. Okay. So do I need to make another one? You see? Hold on a minute. The other 2 sheets of papyrus and a full stack of potatoes. Oh, okay. Yeah, I got them here. Commendable. If I may have those, I'll construct this experiment. Alright. Good thing we brought extra. New experiment. Oh! Destroy the... Who the hell are those guys? Well, that went down like a lead balloon. Why are they allowed sharp, pointy things on this island? What's that all about? Those peasants, where do they come from? Ah, the flash mob phenomenon. Many have hypothesized that they are beings of great power, sent to smite those who question the gods. And this isn't worrying because... Don't worry, I know exactly what I'm doing. Those experiments went extraordinarily well. Was I the only one who saw them burning? Burning? Yes, very well indeed. Now, we will start building the balloon that will carry us off the island. This task will be much greater than the last 2. I hope you're prepared for it. This is madness. You need to get the following items. Alright. Okay. Yellow and red dye. 10 silk and collable. Okay. And 8 sandbags. Okay. Don't know about sandbags. Oh, there we go. Empty sack, fill sand pit. All right, well, I wish I hadn't dropped that sack now. However, there's other sand pits around the world that work too. Yanil, Relica, and Zenaris. You can bring items back to me as you get them while you're waiting for the tree to grow. What tree? I'm going to give you a willow sapling and a basket of apples. You must plant the willow sapling at a tree patch. You give the basket of apples to the gardener near the patch, he'll look after the tree for you while it grows. Don't lose the sapling. It took me a long time to save up enough for one. If you do, you'll have to pay me 30,000 coins for a new one. The tree fully grown, cut 12 branches from it using secateurs. Bring the branches back here and use them on the metal frame on the platform, so 12 willow branches. Right, so we won't be doing this quest today then. To create the basket. Here you go, don't lose it. Fucking hell. Oh, it's a special sapling. It's not even like I could use a normal willow sapling. It's a special sapling. God damn it. Shit. I keep going onto the boat. I don't need to go on the boat. Alright, well, I guess we'll be finishing this quest once I'm back in 2 weeks. Alright. So let's go and grab everything that we cut. So I'm pretty sure I already have yellow dye. I'm pretty sure. We'll go to the Grand Exchange since that's where I already have there's a tree patch there and, you know, all that kind of junk. All right. I guess I'm putting a sack of potatoes in. All right. So, yellow dye. I knew I had a dye. Yellow dye tick. Do I have any silk left? I have no silk left. That's fine. I know you can buy silk in Al-Kharid. Right there. So we can buy that off the Grand Exchange to make life easier. A clay bowl, I believe, is just a regular bowl. He didn't specify that it would be unfired, so I'm going to assume that it's fired. We'll find out if that's wrong. And now I need to get to the GE. I'm also going to need a spade. And I'm going to need a couple grand-ish. The tree. Yes. 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 Okay. All right, Tresnor, mate. Yeah, cut it down, lad. August's sapling. Hey, yeah. Thank you, mate. That's a willow tree right there. Slowly growing. Drop the plot. Drop the plot. Drop the pot, rather. I mean, if we're lucky, this will grow really fast. Because it's a special tree, maybe? Maybe? Let me be cheeky. Fucking 11 o'clock. Never mind, man. It's not happening. Alright. I checked the farming plugin. Red dye. Nice. We also want... Let me just search clay bowl. Yeah, no, we're fine. We want 8. I don't know why I typed 8. We want sacks. Sack. Eight of those. I don't even know what the point in selling them for 8 gold is, but hey, for 1 gold each, it seems like a waste of money. Because you buy them for a gold, no? Am I crazy for that? Am I crazy for saying that? What is that? What did I just press? Oh. Alt. So, 8 bags, branches, oh, silk. $10 silk. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, let me just chuck away my food as well. Put away 10,000, please. What's this guy wearing? What weapon is he using there? Okay, he's wearing the dragon boots. So that seems like it was a worthwhile investment if someone's wearing it. I think that's the Bandos loincloth. I don't know what this shirt or this necklace is. I don't know what this shield is. And I don't know what that sword is. And I think that might be the Slayer helmet, but I'm not too sure. Like a special version of it. And that's the Infernal Cape? No, that's the Fire Cape. I fucking don't know. Right. Let me go back to Entrama. I think. All right. Yes, unfortunately, this tree is going to take until 11 p.m. to grow. It's about 4 hours. I don't have 4 hours. So, for fuck's sake. We're not finishing this, sadly, today. Which is a little bit of a rip, but hey, it is what it is. At least we can set everything up for it, and at least it means that, assuming that this is what allows for balloon travel, that's something at least. That's something for making it... I think this is a requirement for Monkey Madness 2, I believe, and a couple other quests. That you have certain things unlocked. Alright. Fill my empty sack with the sandpit. Okay. Gotta do it all separately. See how it is. There we go. Alright, August. Got some shit for you, mate. I'll give you some items. Dye. Here's the dye. Wonderful. Yellow dye, thank you. Red dye, thank you. Sandbags. Sandbags, thank you. This allows us to change height. Silk. Silk for the balloon, thank you. Bowl. A bowl is used to hold the fuel while it heats the air in the balloon. That's the last of it. You just put the basket and I can finish the balloon. How do you get on with the willow? Yeah, fine, thanks. That's it. That is all I can do for this quest. I legitimately can do nothing more for this quest until that tree grows. I guess we could check the GE. See if, you know, maybe I can just buy them. I was going to do it while I was there originally, and then I immediately forgot to do that, so let's just head back now and give it a check. I believe they're tradable. Oh, well, ideal. Ideal. Yeah, I was going to do that while I was there, then I forgot what I was doing at the GE, but that's a good confirmation to have. All right, let's go and have a look. I don't need 2,000 of those. I'd also rather have this 500. I like it when it's 500. All right. Free sapling, I guess? Yeah, I guess so. Farm and XP, I suppose. It's a bit... I thought because it specifically said it was August's sapling, that would mean it would have to be... it would have to be his one that's grown as part of the quest, but maybe not. Maybe not, as they say in France, I believe. All right, so we're looking for willow branches. Yes. It's 32 grand. Whatever. I'll live. Worst comes to worst, I'll just get the branches and sell them off. Ooh, tiaras. Interesting. Don't feel like I need those. Like, unless I'm being really dumb, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Give me a glory, please. Take me to Draenor. Whoop. Excellent. Yeah, I'm assuming I can just cut 12 off of the tree and then put them back on the GE and sell them. It's fine. Like I said, I'm sure I'll live. It's like literally one hunter bird's nest run. Man, you make so much money from the bird's nest. It's not even funny, dude. I probably need a hammer, don't I? Well, I'm here anyway, so I'm gonna have to just try. Hopefully I can just weave it with my bare hands. I can probably do that because I'm built different, right? Oh, great. Put it all together and we're ready for liftoff. Speak to me again in a moment. Excellent. Hey, I was right. Well, it's his bare hands, not mine. Excellent. Ooh, look at this. Hot air balloon, baby. Log storage. Oh, sorry. Oops. Let's get going. Wait, tell me what we're doing. Theoretically, we are ready for the maiden voyage. Theoretically? Well, of course. With you piloting, I'm sure we'll survive. What? This is your balloon. Why aren't you going to pilot it? And what do you mean, survive? You never said anything about me flying this bird. Don't be silly. I'm not going to pilot it. We'll be safe in the basket, and the only thing we'll lose are the logs. You will pilot it, won't you? Fine. I will. How do I control it? Wonderful. Let me explain my hypothesis on how to control a balloon. Oh god, not another hypothesis. The balloon needs 10 normal logs for fuel. I believe the balloon will be controlled based on weight, so you must not have more than 40 kilos with you. I seem to have lost my tinderbox. Could you bring one? Here I thought all the legwork was done. Fine, I'll bring a tinderbox. Right, so the balloon mechanics. Your prime direction will always be to land the balloon on the target at the end of our route. I've written some friends in Taverley who will have kindly painted one on the ground there. We must avoid everything because the balloon is very fragile. Even the clouds will be dangerous. If my calculations are correct, we'll be able to squeeze through some surprising spaces if you pilot it well. Those sandbags we made earlier will give the balloon a big lift when dropped, whereas adding the logs will only make it rise a little bit. But don't use them up too quickly. We have no way of replenishing them. If you do run out of logs and sandbags, you will not be able to go up any longer. Just make the best of it and hope you can make it to our destination without going upwards. I've added 2 ropes. The red one's an emergency rope. The hot air out of the balloon will drop quickly, and the other one will drop us a little. If we get into trouble. Trib? What's he saying? In all likelihood we'll crash, but do not fear, we should be fine. Just make sure you come back to Entrana so we can try again. If it goes horribly wrong, you can always bail. If we're still over Entrana, we can land quickly and try again. However, once past the island, we will crash. Ready to go? Yes. Need a tinderbox. Well, yeah, mate. Why are you asking me if I'm ready, mate? Why would I bring a fucking tinderbox with me? Do I need to bring the logs too? Is he gonna say, oh, but you didn't bring 10 logs with you, man? I know I specifically mentioned the tinderbox, but no logs? No logs? No bitches? No KC? Anyway. Yeah, I can't wait to do an interface. I love interfaces. It's gonna be so much fun, I think. I'm sure it's gonna be really fun and not at all frustrating, I think, probably. Not at all frustrating, right. I'm at negative 24 kilos, so we should be safe. Getting triple. You aren't ready? Great. Oh, God. I have 4 normal logs. Alright, let me grab my axe and grab, like, a bunch more. Oh, for how amazing! Lee shit, perhaps? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nice. This shit is for you to decide. Okay, fantastic. 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 Just what I wanted to hear. Just what I wanted to hear. I could probably bring 20. Oh, I could probably should bring 20 with me, to be honest, couldn't I? What'd I get? Did I get a knife? I'm so glad I got a 5 gold knife from this baby impling. Fantastic. Oh, it does track it. Interesting. So from my U birdhouses, I have already obtained 238k. Oh, it's including the clockwork though, which is a bit odd. I've caught 2 essence implings, and for both of them, I've ended up getting 30 air runes for a total of 60 air runes. A baby impling, I got a 53 gold GE knife. Wow. Wow. All right, get me across. So this is gonna be shit, right? Am I only allowed to have 10, or may I have more? Oh, you can bring other types of logs. I guess other types of logs have better burn time or something. Let's get going. Okay. When you travel with logs and storage as well as your inventory, which would you like to use? This can be changed to any of the storage crates. Ask me every time for now. Oh god, this is horrid. I don't like this. Oh god. Oh. Okay. Right. Okay. Keep going. How the hell am I supposed to get through that? Wait, what? I thought the clouds were dangerous. I can't go through the trees, surely. Oh, maybe I can, like, sneak my way through. Like this. I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'll get the blue back. I'll get one of the monks. Okay, dude. That cannot be my fault. How the hell am I supposed to get past the fucking birds? It told me the clouds will do damage. I'm in Falador, man. I'm probably actually just as fast to run. That's just not on that. And he said specifically normal logs. I'm gonna have to bring normal logs. I swear to God, if I get back and it says, oh, bags of sand, mate. You ain't got enough bags of sand, idiot. I'm going to lose it. Oh, I'll be so mad. I'll be so mad. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I want that impling. There's a lot of them around here. Nice. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a gold ore and a mithril ore from them. That's cool, I guess. Oh god, this is a terrible game mode. Like, if it would... I need it to make sense, and it doesn't make any sense currently. That's my issue. At this current moment in time, to my understanding, I was killing it. And I was slipping and sliding between the clouds and shit. But obviously, I mean, am I just supposed to be protecting the balloon? And it's like the body is fine? Is the body allowed to hit birds, but the balloon's not? Maybe? No idea. Alright, let's go again. Don't you dare say I need to get more. Don't you dare say I need to get more stuff. Okay, Jesus. Okay, we're good. Right. Get me up in the air. In fact, while we're here, let's test out and see if we can go through these birds. No, we can't. And all my logs are gone. Holy fuck, that is the dumbest fucking shit. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. It's okay, okay. So we can't go through birds at all. Can we go through clouds? I'm going to have to get 20 logs. I'm going to need 30 logs, actually, because I need to test. I need to test the trees and the clouds and then give it an actual shot. Oh my goodness. Why is Sea Shanty 2 still playing? Random. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo, we did it. Okay. Man, I was watching, I went back and watched Unguided's, some of his more recent videos that I didn't watch because I couldn't without spoiling stuff for myself. I watched his, the King's Ransom. I remember when I was playing it, I thought it was odd because I thought the butler told me it was David, and then he saw, and then he switched it up and said it was a different guy, and I thought I was going crazy, but he's the same in his video, and it turns out the butler is wrong. He says a different name. And I feel so vindicated when I felt so vindicated when I saw that. And I think it's so funny as well that it's something that, you know, is that a comment on witness testimony being inaccurate or untrustworthy? Maybe. Maybe it is the case. All right. Let's go. So down one. So you can't hit the clouds either? How in the frickety frack am I actually meant to do this then? I'm lost and I'm dazed and I'm confused. So what if I go here, okay, and I do a double move down? Oh, it does work. That does work, and I'm upset by it. I'm upset by that. Alright, well, we made it. It's only based on where you will end up. What? I landed! What do you mean it didn't go as planned? That went exactly as it was planned! I planned that! Oh, fucking hell! Christ on a bike! What the hell do you mean? Oh, of course I'm near Falador. What do you mean? What the hell is this guy talking about? I landed on the landing pad. Oh my god. What? Oh. What the hell does that even mean? What the hell is what the hell even is that? What even the hell is that? Oh, Jiminy crickets, man. God. Oh, it's so annoying. So do I have to go straight freaking past it then? I guess. I gotta be hovering above it or something? Jesus. I remember back when I was like starting the game, I was doing my tree cutting for my oak trees here, and the jail guards kept attacking me. It's crazy to think now that they're only level 26. They're literally only level 26. My combat level is like 85 now. They wouldn't dare fight me. Even the Black Knight here wouldn't dare fight me. I've come a long way. I've come a long way. All right. That's what I get for not having a bunch of normal logs on hand, I guess. Fuck me, I guess. At least I have a dragon axe. It does make this pretty fast. Right. 20 more logs. We have 2 more attempts. Like, conceptually, this shouldn't be that difficult, I think. And assuming that... I mean, maybe different logs won't... I guess the point is that you're not supposed to have more rise from more logs. It's just that you can bring a bunch of different logs with you if you don't care about the value of the logs. Or if you have... Because, like, obviously, it's much easier to get oak logs than it is to get normal logs at this point in the game. Because you can just stand there and chunk away at them for a while. Does this have to take so long every time? It's rubbing it in my face. Why did they make this so unwieldy? And explain it so poorly? August, let's go again. Right. Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, I made a mistake here, actually. Oh! I made a big mistake. I fucked that up pretty badly, actually. That is actually, straight up, that's just on me, actually, as it turns out. That was fully on me. That was just poorly done. That was... I pressed the wrong button. Alright, what's another 10 logs wasted? I better make this one count. Christ's sake. Oh my god. Okay. Why do I have to fly this? That's what I don't understand. Okay. One more. Okay. Down there. Down again. Over. Over. Up. Over. Put the down one, I guess. You've got to hover over it. You're not allowed to land on it. You have to hover over. Oh, for God's sake. We've traveled in a way that no man has traveled before. The next step will be to go where no men have gone before. It's been a privilege flying with you. For all your hard work, I'll give you this jacket and cap for future ballooning adventures. Ooh, cool. Bomber cap and bomber jacket. That's actually kind of wicked. I fuck with that pretty heavy, actually. 4K fire making, 3K farming, 2K crafting, 1500 woodcutting, and balloon transport access. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. What are you gonna do now? I'm considering starting a balloon enterprise. People all over Gilnor will be able to travel in new and exciting ways. As my first assistant, you'll always be welcome to use a balloon. You'll have to bring your own fuel, though. Thanks. I'll base my operations in Trana. If you'd like to travel to new places, come see me there. Do you want to use the balloon? Just so you know, some locations require oh, I see. Special logs and high fire making skills. Yes. So, in Trana... Okay, so... I need to go back to Entrana again. because that's where he lets you unlock the different places. So let's go back to Intrana and have a chat with him there, because I believe we need Varrock and we need Apatol. I think. For Monkey Madness 2. Oh, there's Gnome Stronghold. We need Gnome Stronghold, and I think the Varrock one is maybe for the Diary? I think it's Varrock. Is it Ardoin or is it Varrock? Use the balloon to travel from Varrock. Okay. So, Varrock and Gnome Stronghold. Okay. Okay. I wonder if you can fill the log storage and it sort of sustains regardless of where you are, because that would be a little bit more convenient. All right. My enterprise has grown since last we met. I've expanded all over Gilnor. If you'd like to go to a new location, you have to fly the balloon again. Some of the routes may be very dangerous, but each route you complete will earn you fire-making XP. Interesting. Once you've opened a route, it only costs 1 log of the corresponding type to travel there again, from any location you've already opened. Cool. I also hired assistants to watch over the balloons at each new location we go to. They'll help get you where you want to go. You can use the balloon, just so you know, some locations require special logs with high fire-making skills. Okay, yes. Okay, so it's just Grand Tree. Okay, they're already unlocked. So we might as well go from Varrock then. I need 3 magic logs. That's fine, I can do that. I should check Varrock as well. I don't know if I need to go there first. Hang on. So 3 magic logs and 10 willow. 3 magic log, 10 willow. That's fine. We can go and grab those. In fact, let's not even take the boat back. Let's just go straight to Draenor. Having to use a lot of charges here, but it's fine. I definitely have the magic logs. Wintertodd has been very useful for that. Oh, well, barely. But we do. So 3 of those, and... Sorry, hair on my face. Willow, we need 10. The hair is still there. There it is. 4, 8... No, wait. What? Am I dumb? I'm dumb. There you go, there's 10. 4, 8, 10. Alright. And we're going back again. Oh, actually, let's go to Varrock first and see if the thing's there. Let's see if the balloon is there. No, he said he needs to go from a new place. Well, I only need to leave from there. No, I probably need to... Well... Let's just do it this way. Let's just do it this way. We'll do Varrock first, then we'll do Grand Tree. This minigame is kind of annoying. And I imagine it gets more difficult as well. So the 3 magic logs may turn into like 20 magic logs by the time we're done, because like it might take me absolutely ages to figure it out, right? Because I need to like use the perfect amount of ups and perfect amount of downs or something like that. Did we do it? Yes, we did. I had to hover over the top. I couldn't land on the landing pad. I have to hover over it. So now we're going to try and unlock both Varrock and the Grand Tree. Okay, let's start with Varrock. So. Okay. Is the quest done? Yes, it is. I have the sick, nasty flight gear, which is really nice. Just unlocking, yeah. Just unlocking now. I would say... If I went up 1... Is it divided? I don't know. Up one. I go over here. And then I could go down one, up one, down one. No, there's no point. I'd rather go up two. And then forward. And then up one. Up one again. Down one. Down one. Forward. Forward. Down one. Forward. Forward. Down one. Up one. Down one. Forward. Forward. I think up one. Forward. Up one. Forward. Okay. This is stressful. A lot of forwards here. We need a 2 over here. What I can't tell is if I can do a 2 here. That's so stressful, dude. Okay. Double up. What the hell? All right. Double up. Over. Do not want to bail. Don't want to do a double down either, just a 1 down. Oh, okay, it's right there actually, so we're safe. I was worried there for a second I need to like do some double ups, but we're okay. And then 1 down. Oh, we made it. Kind of stressful, dude. Kind of stressful. Okay, I need to go... Oh, cool. Okay, that's fine. I thought it said you had to do from. But it looks like you can... Yeah, you can just use the... You can just travel to. That's fine. Okay, cool. Oh my god, dude, that's so stressful. That's so stressful. Considering that was only willows and this requires 3 magic logs, I'm a little bit worried it's going to be extremely difficult. I might need to be like absolutely perfectly calculating my ups and my double ups and my downs and my double downs. But we're going to have to try. We're going to have to try. I also didn't put on my cool gear. I should have done that first. I wonder if this counts as warm gear. It surely should count as warm gear. Ooh. Bro is purple. Alright. Yes, please, my friend. Grand tree, buddy. I forgot to change my clothes. Oh, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Okay. All right. I'm stressed. Up one. Down one. Up one. Down one. I might have made a mistake. I maybe should have doubled there. I maybe should have doubled, dude. I'm tempted to do a bit of doubling here. You know what I mean? I don't want to get to the end and not have any single ups left. Because rather than doing like up one, down one, I could do like one over here, double up, double down. Okay. Risky. Risky behavior. But I'm gonna commit to it. Double down. Oh. This is such a stressful minigame considering how little. Oh, cool! Look, it's the place. You know the place. I could have doubled that actually. Maybe a mistake. It's fine though. All right. Oh, it's right there actually. Never mind. Nice. Oh, nailed it. No stronghold, baby. So, let me put on my bomber hat and my bomber jacket. Dude, that looks so sick. That's actually peak fashion right there. That means that is a requirement, I believe. Yep, for Monkey Madness 2. I remember seeing that. I think it was so strange a long time ago. I don't know if there's requirements for other quests to do that, but if there are, we're done. Excellent. Excellent. So that clears that up completely. I don't think these require either, do they? No, they don't. Fantastic. I am tempted. All right, this is gonna be a little bit out of left field here, guys. A little bit out of left field. I'm thinking maybe Mage Arena. You know what I mean? Maybe do a little bit of Mage Arena 1 today. Maybe we do. Could be fun. Could be fun. Let's give it a shot. I will be removing all of my clothes, though. I will not be carrying anything on me if I can avoid it. Donk, 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 donk. And then this is going to go with the clothing tab because it's freaking sick. Excellent. Excitant. That's what I'm thinking. I think we want an Ardoin teleport. If I'm correct in my thinking, oh dude, my fit is not going so hard. I remember changing it for the red dehide. I don't need it like this anymore. I go back to my original fit. I think, oh hang on, I need a knife. I need a knife. I believe the lever over here, if I remember correctly, takes me like right to the top of the wilderness. I might be wrong, but I think it might. So let's grab the knife that we got earlier from that impling that I caught. Don't ask me why they had a baby impling carrying a knife. That is a dangerous thing to be doing. And I believe we need the knife so we can get through the cobwebs. Does that drive me insane? So yeah, today has turned into a little bit of like a little cleanup kind of day in a way. Get the balloon, and now hopefully, if we're really hangover dump, man, it's a sick looking sword. Watch him follow me in and try and kill me. That's a total hangover dump type behavior right there. Hello. Attack 9. Oh, no, sorry. It's just called 9706. This is not, I think, probably where I wanted to go, is it? Oh, it is. Cool. Over here. Oh, the wilderness is so scary, even though I'm completely naked. Oh, it's PK time. No! No PK time! No PK time! I don't want it! Let me be a griefer. No! I don't want it! No! Don't do it to me! Bonding my peer. No! No! Don't do it to me! Just a peek. No! I'm deep. Or it doesn't matter. Level 55. Whoop. I mean, if you insist. Free, baby. That's for me. I have no wilderness loot keys. Speak to Scully in the fair or something. Okay, interesting. Be attacked by a 126. I mean, I have 85 combat, right? And isn't it 50 above or below? So 135. Isn't that right? Ooh, I don't want that. Bank. Are you just a bank? Or are you just a bank? Trade? Okay. Collodion? Hello there. What is this place? I am the great Collodion, master of battle magic, and this is my battle arena. Top wizards travel from all over Gillinor to fight here. What's the point of that? We learn how to use our magic to its fullest and how to channel the forces of the cosmos into our world. But mainly, I just like blasting people into dust. Can I fight here? My arena is open to any high-level wizard, but this is no game. Many wizards fall in this arena, never to rise again. The strongest mages have been destroyed. If you're sure you want in, yes indeedy. Good. You have a healthy sense of competition. Remember, traveler, in my arena, hand-to-hand combat is useless. Your strength will diminish as you enter the arena. The spells you can learn are amongst the most powerful in all of Gillinor. Before I can accept you, we must duel. Give me a sec. I don't want to wear my expensive stuff. I don't want to. Let's wear my cheap stuff. I don't know if I'll get sent in, and that scares me that people might be able to hurt me. So, by the way, the bank, 47 mil almost. Yeah, we're gonna try and do the mini quest. I don't know if this is the mini quest or not. I have no idea. I have no idea. Let me take my air staff, and let's take. $30 blood runes. And a wizard hat. And some rune gloves, because they're pretty cheap. And I suppose it wouldn't hurt to bring a glory as well. And also the Ardoin cape, because that's free. I don't know if I can. Can I lose my book? My mage book? What happens if I lose my mage book? I'll take it. And some shoes. Do I have any magic shoes? I have mystic boots. I don't really want to wear them. Let's just wear the samurai boots, I guess. Oh no, the mixed hide is actually better. No, it's not. It tanks my magic. Yeah. Does these? Yeah, that also brings down my magic. Okay, let's wear the samurai boots. All right. Will 30 bloods be enough? Probably not. Let's take 50 bloods. All right. Let's go. Oh, hang on. Wind wave. Yes. Yes. The Whisperer. Can't wait to look forward to that. Whatever the hell that is. I max combat except prayer. Really? Shit. Well, that's scary. I'm in fight with the quest version. If you fight, that's good. Alright. Can I fight here? Sure you want in? Yes, indeed. Oh, I didn't bring food. I forgot food as a thing. Alright. Yes, indeedy. Let's fight. Don't worry about that. Not just any magician can enter, only the most powerful, most feared. Before you can use the power of the arena, must prove yourself against me. Well, I've not hit. I've still not hit. Oh! I've killed him. Oh, no I haven't. Alright. He's meleeing me? You know what? I think I'll keep Mage on. Probably should have brought more runes than this. To be honest. Especially if he has a third phase. Right, yeah, mate. I don't know how many phases he has. So I'll flick from here. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake. If this isn't his last phase, I'm boned. Although he's a ghost, maybe he's taking more damage from air spells. Come on. Oh, for fuck's sake. Alright, I don't have enough spells. I don't have enough casts. God damn it, dude. That's so dumb. I'm gonna be so close to... Come on, hit me at 28. Hit me at 28. Can I bash him? Can I pound him? Fuck's sake, man. 21 HP. How the hell do I get out of here, man? Ugh, that's so annoying. Can I beat the shit out of some battle mages or something? Nope. I gotta pull the lever, I guess. Oh, I don't have a knife. Oh, there's a knife here. Okay, that's fine. Oh, man. I was so close to having exactly the right amount, too. That's so annoying. And just to add insult to injury, I can't even cut the freaking thing. Alright. I guess this is such a scary place to be. Alright. Well, I'm gonna need my prayer back. So I'm not leaving and coming back. That would be too inconvenient. So I am actually, sadly, going to use some prayer potion. How expensive is this? Oh my god, it's like 7 grand. Ah, you know what? 2 sups will do. So we need more runes, really. I just don't want to use that many blood runes, dude. They're so expensive. Let me just take like 100 deaths. It's like 150 deaths. That's 22k. Fucking hell. Right. Well, I guess I'm doing that. Full health. We go again. We go again. Oh, he touches this again. Oh, that's fine. Okay, but full HP. Okay, we can just leave the prayer. Well, I probably shouldn't leave on. I might need it later. I have to lock in so bad the prayer flick. Do you guys also go cross-eyed when you prayer flick? I guess you're probably not focusing so much on the actual prayer thing. Oh, what the hell? Got attacked. All right, hello. Hello, young mage. You're a tough one. What now? Step into the magic pool, and I'll take you to a chamber. There, you must decide which god you will represent in the arena. Thanks. That's what I'm here for. Ooh, I choose my god? Well, what's that all about, eh? Step into the pool. Loop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Chamber Guardian. I guess we'll talk to the Chamber Guardian. Hello, my friend Collodion sent me down here. Shh, the gods are talking. I can hear their whispers. Can you hear them, adventurer? They're calling you. Okay. Go chant at the statue of the god you most wish to represent in this world. You will be rewarded. Once you are done, come back to me. I shall supply you with a mage staff ready for battle. All right, this guy's a freak. Okay. Interesting. So, here's a big decision then. I'm going to guess, based on every other example, every other situation I've had with regards to the gods, specifically in regards, sorry, but there we go. Specifically in regards to the books, right? The Sarah Dolman book, if I'm remembering correctly, is much more focused on defense. Or it's like a split between defense and attack. Or maybe that's the Guthix. I think Guthix is a split. Saradomin is defensive, and Zamorak is offensive. And I also know that offense and DPS outrank defense every single time in this game. This is a very offense, DPS focused game. So that would suggest to me that Zamorak would be the correct choice to get the best cloak for just the best cloak, I guess. The problem is that I think Zamorak's a fucking loser, and he's not very cool. I like Saradomin more, but I don't want to be stuck with a dog shit cape. Because the capes might do nothing. It might just literally be like Castle Wars, where you just get placed on a side, and maybe it's like slightly red versus slightly green. You know what I mean? So maybe they actually do nothing. In which case, I want to take the blue one, the Saradomin one. Oh, you aren't locked out of any? Oh, okay. Then I'm going to take the Saradomin one. You kneel and chant to Saradomin. Saradomin cape. Oh, I didn't read that. Oh, well. 10 magic bonus. Nice. Looks sick. Looks sick. I like that. That's my, I think, new best in slot mage cape. I prefer Zami personally, fits more my gear. Interest. I guess Zami's is red and then Guthix is green. Hello. Hi. Hello, adventurer. Have you made your choice? I have. Good, good. I hope you've chosen well. I will now present you with a magic staff. This, along with the cape awarded to you by your chosen god, are all the weapons and armor you will need here. An ornate magic staff. Wield Saradomin staff. Interesting. It's got a +2 melee strength, +6 magic attack bonus. It's not really that impressive, is it? So that's the Zamorak staff, and that's the Guthix staff. I do think this one looks the coolest. And I believe I have a spell now. Yeah, Saradomin Strike. Claws of Guthix. Flames of Zamorak. Cool. Alright. Hello again. In front of the staff. What do you have to offer? Oh. You just buy them. 80k each. Good to know. What else you got for me, buddy? What about the charge spell? We believe the spells are gifts from the gods. The charge spell draws even more power from the cosmos. While wearing a matching cape and staff, it will add 50% more damage to that already caused by battle mage spells. While wearing a matching cape and staff, it will add 50% more damage to that already caused by battle mage spells for several minutes. Sorry, I couldn't read that for some reason. So, charge. The hell's, where's charge? Hey? Oh, I see. Temporarily increases the power of the 3 arena spells while wearing Mage Arena capes. Okay, that makes sense. So can you go back and pray at the other statues? Oh. Oh, you can. Can I take these? Or did they like... Did they remove my... Oh, that's kind of cool, actually. The black with a little bit of red on it. It's actually kind of sick. I like the blue, though. Makes me feel like a hero. You know, like a legend. Cool. I mean, you know. It's kind of cool. cool staff and stuff. So I guess we can just come back down here anytime and change our cape if we want to. That's good. All right. Whoop. Hello. Collodian. How are you? Enjoying the bloodshed? It's not bad. I've seen worse. Can I use my new spells outside the arena? Experience, my friend. Experience. Once you've used the spell enough times in the arena, you'll be able to use them the rest of Gillinor. Oh, okay. Not so good for citizens, they won't stand a chance. How am I doing so far? You need to train with the strike spell inside the arena before you can use it outside. You need to train with the claw spell. Okay, so you need to train with each of them. Interesting. And more challenges available? You've shown potential. However, wizardry level wouldn't stand a chance. Okay, so that's Mage Arena 2. Oh, we finished Mage Arena 1. So I need to cast it 100 times to be able to use it elsewhere. Cool. Do I really care about this spell? Do I actually give a shit? It's quite expensive to cast. 2 bloods, air and fire. Hold on a minute. Why is the Flames of Zamorak one cheaper? All right. That's fine. Nice. Okay, that's Mage Arena 1 done. So that's now a best in slot mage cape. If we don't want prayer. So that goes there. So that's the lineup. And with the Saradomin staff, which gives us a +6 magic. Actually, this should go in this tab. Which is just not as good as my battle staff in like any regard. That's interesting. All right, cool. That's a little mini quest done. Excellent. Excellent. Mage Arena. And what was the one we did? Shit. What was it called? Enlightened Journey. Cool. Well, now what? So I was hoping that would give us a magic reward, magic XP reward. Oh, I actually do need to unlock these for Mage Arena 2. Interesting. So I need to cast the spell 100 times each. That's fine. I'll live with that. So I need to get the capes, and also I need to buy the staves, and then use the staves. Okay, cool. We can do that one day. Like I said, it's... Apparently it's actually master difficulty, medium length. That's kind of scary. I think it's time to try Mountain Daughter. No, it's medium. Perilous Moons, medium. That's short. Very short. Tribal totem. What else have we got? What else we got? Getting ahead. The Feud. Death on the Isle. Dream Mentor. Rock. Bare Your Soul. Let me just check. Defender of Varrock. Medium. That's a very new quest. That was released just last year. I didn't know that. Is it Hazeel? Yeah, Hazeel Cult. That is a very short quest. Let's try to do that then. So that is East Ardoyne. Let's go. Dink. Let's clean up a couple of these so we can get back and get locked the fuck in. So we can get locked into some questing. I just think Defender of Varrock, it just sounds cool. You know what I mean? It sounds like a cool quest. Let's grab everything we need. So we need glory. We need wealth. Having giant mole because it's brain dead? Hell yeah. Is it good profit? Is that a good profit place to be? Right, let's do that. Grab the usual gear. 1 mil now. That's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. All right. Let me grab my graceful. I feel so naked when I'm not wearing graceful. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I feel exposed. All right, there we go. So what was the quest and where was it? Hazeel Cult, East Ardoyne. Secrets of the North. What quest is that? Oh, wow. Wow, we need to do quite a lot to get there, actually. Interesting. All right. Let's chuck on over, eh? Let's chuck on over. Yeah, I'm hoping when I come back from my holiday, mining, smithing, fishing, woodcutting, those will all be higher, hopefully, than they are currently. Construction might not move too much. I'd like to hit 60 Slayer, but that's probably unlikely. And my thieving, I need to get that up, so I'll be probably focusing on that. Going over for holiday, I'm going back to the UK. So I'm going back to I'm going home for a week and a half. So on Thursday I'm getting the plane at like 9 in the morning. It's like 17 hours. Yeah, I'm going back to the shit show, but luckily for me, I'm kind of protected from it because I'm only home for a week and a half, and I'm coming back to Japan, so I'm kind of okay. I don't really mind too much. I guess we're... Oh, is it Cyril? Oh, there's a door there, I see. Hello there. Bloomin' thieving cultists. Why don't they leave me alone? String them all up, that's what I say. What's wrong? It's those bloomin' cultists from the south. They keep breaking it in my house. Have they taken much? Well, no. They stole a suit of armor when they first broke in months ago, but they've been back 4 more times since then and taken nothing. I see. And you are? You don't know me? Why, I'm Sir Cyril Carnelian. Mine is quite a famous bloodline, you see. We played a vital role in the politics of Ardoyne for many generations, yes. Okay, well, maybe I can help you with these cultists. Interesting. I suppose the authorities haven't been much help so far. Yes, very well. If you return the stolen armor, I'll provide you with a modest cash reward. Yeah, all right, I'll have to help. That's very noble of you. Keep that attitude up, and one day you might have the honor of working full-time for someone like me. Now, I caught a glimpse of the thieves leaving. Due to my cold, I was unable to give chase. What I do know is that they belong to some sort of cult. They seem to be based in a cave just south of the city near the clock tower. Okay. Hazeel cult. Cave south clock tower. Okay. And how do you know that? My old butler, Igson, once followed them there. Unfortunately, the next night he died in his sleep. It's awful. No, it's okay. Jones is a replacement from the Servants Guild. Arrived the next day. He's been great. Makes an excellent broth. Right, I'll see if I can find this cave. I think I know the cave. I've been down there before because I thought it was for a different quest. And they wouldn't let me through. Imagine the feeling leaving the dreamland of Japan, go to the UK, downgrade right there. Yeah, Japan, it has its issues, but I like living here a lot more than I like living in the UK. So yeah, I'm pretty happy here. I'm pretty happy here. So yeah, a week and a half in the UK and then right back to Japan, back into summer. So there we go. Clivet. Hello there. Who are you? You can call me Clivet. What do you want, adventurer? Do you know the Carnelians? Carnelians? Don't think I've ever heard of them. Look, I know you're lying. I know all about your cult. Is that so? In that case, I'd say you'd be wise to leave now. Unfortunately, I have a job to do. I'm not leaving until it's done. Ah, I see. That two-faced snob has made you fall for his propaganda, eh? What's that supposed to mean? The Carnelian home does not belong to them. It was built long ago by the great Lord Hazeel, who once ruled over this entire region. Many years ago, the Carnelians led a rebellion against Lord Hazeel and all who followed him. Under the cover of darkness, they stormed his home in an angry mob, torturing and butchering everyone they found. The following morning, the Carnelian forefathers moved into the empty household and claimed it as their own. They've grown fat on the hard work of Lord Hazeel ever since. Right, what happened to this Hazeel? The foolish Carnelians believed him dead. Unluckily for us, unlucky for them, being an all-powerful Mage Arena gave him access to the powers and enchantments they knew nothing of. As they stormed his home, Lord Hazeel made preparations for his eventual return. We, his faithful followers, have been working to bring about that ever since. What makes you think I care about politics and... I clicked too soon, sorry. I could kill you right now and be done with it, but I don't think you're the fool the Carnelians believe you to be. Instead, I offer you the chance to join us. Help us bring about the return of Lord Hazeel, and you'll be rewarded. However, should you continue to try and prevent his return, you'll suffer the wrath of Zamorak. Well, I have some questions. Very well. We don't want you here anyway. Yeah, you know what? Fucking fair enough, to be honest. Fair enough. That's the thing. It's not that I'm going back to the UK for a week and a half, because that's all I want to do. I'm going back for a week and a half, because that's about as long as I have before the bounty hunters close in on me, grab me, and chuck me back out of the country again. So, why do you keep breaking into the Carnelian mansion? Something we need inside. I'll say no more unless you agree to join us. Okay. But more about Hazeel. He's one of the great Mage Arena who once fought alongside Zamorak himself. He ruled the region for many years until the Carnelians rebelled against him. He survived. Of course, the Mage Arena know magic that others can only dream of. Okay. Why did they rebel against him? They served Saradomin. Saradomin is propaganda. Something even more prevalent today. So many people are now fooled into believing Saradomin is a god of good while Zamorak is a god of evil. Those lies couldn't be further from the truth. What about the Mage Arena? Tell me. Also an example of power. Each of them wields the strength of an entire army. To oppose any one of them is to face your doom. Hazeel's one of them. More than that, Hazeel is one of the greatest Mage Arena to ever have lived. See. I have no more questions. So what? I can either join them or be against them. I mean, the Mage Arena seem pretty evil, but that guy seems like an insufferable prick too, so... You know what I mean? But I probably shouldn't join the cult, should I? I made my decision. What do I do here? I'm trying to think. So, will it actually alter the quest? That's the first thought, right? My first thought in this process is, will it actually alter the quest? Depending on the one I pick. I'm guessing if I join them, I have to steal the item from the house and bring it here that they want. If I refuse them, I have to bring back the thing to the house that the guy wants. He's a total rich, noble prick, but the Mage Arena have an undeniable power that makes me kind of annoyed at them. I kind of don't like that they're so powerful. Why don't I have that power? And I think we fought one in the Fight Arena quest, if I remember correctly. But we did free one in Desert Treasure, and he gave me cool magic. Huh. I should probably be on Sarah Domin's side, I think. I'm a good boy. Yeah, I'm a good boy. I won't help you. Then you're a fool. Go back to your small-minded little life and never know the glories you're going to taste it as one of us. You know I'm going to stop you, right? You'll try, but you'll never find us. He jumps on a nearby raft and pushes off into the sewer system. All right. I will follow him on my own raft. I need to find the right combination of the 5 sewer valves. See, that's what I was afraid of. There are 5 valves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5th somewhere that I don't know. Okay, this is turned to the right. 1 is turned... Oh, there's 1. I'm gonna have them... Okay, let's see if they're all turned to the right. This might actually take a while. That's actually stressing me out a little bit. This might take fucking forever. If I remember, if it stays the way that you do it, I put these all to the right. Originally. Oh, we tested this one, didn't we? One, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Let's turn the far one to the left and see what happens. Huh. Okay, well maybe that suggests that it's this one. This... Oh, I did turn that one. Let's turn this one. Bullied by his own people. So what, sewer people? Am I a sewer man? I'll just call you an old man since you're technically a bit less than a day older than me. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe you've just done this to me. So that's kind of like 1, 2, 3. I can't believe this. Figure out what time so we can bring on even more. I'll ask my mum when I go home. I think it was early in the morning though. I'm pretty sure it was early in the morning. 6:54 a.m. I think I was like maybe 2 a.m. or some shit like that, or 10 p.m. I don't know. I don't know. It was late. It was late. Okay, I've done all 3 of these on the right side, left. So that's taken me less far this time. Okay. So now I need to turn this one back to the right. Because that was what... Actually, let's go over this way. Let's see what happens when we turn this one to the right as well. See if that moves us forward at all. Alright. I'm gonna build a time machine, go back in time to push myself out one day early. You'll never beat me. You'll never beat me. I will always be the elder. The wiser. Oh! Peak! I'm actually goated. That took no time at all. I'm actually the greatest gamer in history. Hello. You shouldn't be here. Leave now before someone makes you. I'm alright, thanks, mate. Yo, Clivet. You! How did you get here? Leave at once before we're forced to make you. No. I don't think I will. That's when I put on my armadillo outfit. Shining diamond white. Get away from that chest. Okay. Yo. How did you get in here? I've come for the Carnelian family armor. Hand it over or face the consequences. I thought I made it clear to Jones you could not be allowed to interfere with that mission. Incompetent fool must be going soft. So the butler's part of your little cult. Why is it always the butler? I should have known. Well, you won't live long enough to tell anyone. Die. Right. Yeah, get two-shot, idiot. Getting two-shot, idiot. Nice. Got some armor in the chest. Carnelian armor. Yo, Clivet, I just killed your boss, dickhead. Two-shot him, too. Guy was a pussy. Guy was weak. He was weak. Let's go. That's right. That's right. I'm kind of good. I don't know what to tell you. I'm kind of good. Yeah, you know, it's what it's all about. Bragging about your age to other people. You know, there's a fine line, right? Because if you're older, everyone younger than you calls you old. But if you're older, you can call everyone who's younger than you a babby, a little baby. Wah wah, you know? Hello, Cyril. We're back. Any luck yet? Oh, I forgot your armor. Well done. I must say I'm very impressed. Come on, hand it over. Hand the armor over. You hand the armor over, Jesus. Before we send you on your way with your payment, I'll just get Jones to whip you up a batch of his special broth. I'd rather not if it's all the same to you. Apparently, Jones is in league with the cultists. What? Right, you! We're going to Bloomingwell sort this out right now, once and for all. Jones, this commoner said you had something to do with the cultists that stole my armor. What do you have to say for yourself? Nothing to do with me, sir. I am, as you know, a loyal servant. Huh, quite right too. I can't fathom why this scoundrel would accuse you of such a crime without evidence to back up the accusations. Right, I've made a decision. I've given my word as a nobleman to reward you for your efforts in retrieving my armor, but I must also compensate Jones for this terrible slander. I take this and leave, and don't knock on my doorstep again. Don't worry, sir. He won't be bothering us anymore. Jones smirks at you. You're gonna need more than words to prove his treachery. You've kind of completed Hazeel cult. I've been given 5 coins. Right. Well, I'm not done yet, then. Don't get rid of this, Jones. I know who you really are. So enough of that. All of us here are starting to tire of your theatrics. I will find proof. I guess I'll find proof. Yo, Philippe. Jones is a bad man. How do I prove that, then? I sure am glad that despite being told to leave, they really don't mind me snooping around their home. Ooh. What do we have here? Cyril. Oh. Uh-oh. What do you want now, you scoundrel? Take a look what I've found. What's this? Poison? Jodes. Just for killing rats, sir. Right, but this amulet. I recognize this. Those cultists wore amulets like this. Jodes, we trusted you. We took you into our home. You seen our foe? It was all too easy. I should have killed you and your pathetic family weeks ago. God! God! This man is one of those cultists. Take him away. I don't think this is over, Cyril. You will die at the hands of the Hazeel cult, I promise you that. Nice. Well, looks like I'm indebted to you. No problem, we all make mistakes. If it weren't for you, my whole family, we could have been... I apologize for my harshness before. The very least I can do is to reward you for your noble efforts. To offer my sincerest apologies as a gentleman. Thank you. No, thank you. Feel free to stop by any time, adventurer. There we go. I have to say, I like that. That's a cool little... You've completed it, sort of. That was really sick. I like that. That was cool. That was cool. Excellent. Hazeel cult completed. Excellent. Great. Very good. Very good. So we have to definitely do some of these mini quests, apparently. I don't know how, though. Interesting. We got a little bit of thieving XP for that too, so I'm closer to 57, which is also very nice. It's just, I find thieving is quite a long skill. I don't know if I'm crazy to say that, but it's quite a long skill to do. Like, it's basically just carpal tunnel simulator. Or you could slow down the clicking, but it's still a lot of clicking. And you take a lot of damage as well, right? So it's a little bit like, you know? It's just like a... It's kind of like a non-skill in a way. It's not a skill I'm particularly impressed by or particularly enjoy doing. Let's see if we can trick one of the special guards in here. Can I pickpocket this guy? 80 thieving. Good lord. Where's the... There he is. Oh, I guess he was killed by somebody. Knight of Ardoin. I've already been hit. I need like 10 pickpockets and I should level up. So I was kind of thinking about it, right? The Rogue's Den. Is it actually possible to complete that? Oh, there we go, 57. Is it actually legitimately possible to complete that without guiding? Because it, at least for the times I've tried it, it's felt absolutely unthinkably impossible. So I don't really know if I want to... It would be useful to have the outfit if I'm going to commit to getting up to like 70 thieving, which I'm going to need to do at some point. So I'm not sure if it's like worth just, you know, locking in for that a little bit and guiding myself through it. But it kind of feels like it defeats the purpose a little bit, but like at the same time, it would be useful to have. So I'm not too sure. You know what? 85 XP per pickpocket. This isn't actually too bad. 10 pickpockets is 800 XP. So like, what? 13, 14 pickpockets for 1000 XP maybe? Something like that. And I only need like... I need quite a lot actually. Hang on. Let's find out. Which one's pickpocket? On this thing. Got a good run there. Oops. Why don't they come up with the Knight of Ardoin? It's weird. Or are they just Knight, maybe? Oh, it might just be Knight. So, 226 pickpockets to get to the next level. Yeah, I guess they are just Knight. So if I wanted to get to 70, they would take 6,000 pickpockets. It would take 6,000 pickpockets. Jesus. That would take a little while. Especially if I keep failing like this. I suppose it goes up the more I go up, right? So like, I mean, there's Polnivian bandits. Maybe that's good. I don't know. Maybe there's something valuable there. Watchman at 65. So we're basically locked into knights over the next at least 10 levels. Or, well, I think we're at 58. We're at 57. Oh god, I just keep getting fucked here. Oh my god. Oh my god. Ridiculous. This is awful. Oh, we need 72 to get into Ardoin Castle. To get a chest in Ardoin Castle. That's good to know. I think that's a hard clue? Not hard clue, hard task. So I need 72 pickpocket. Or thieving, sorry. Yeah, this isn't too bad. It's just click. I just need enough healing material. So if I like fill my inventory with like cake or something like that, I could just, or like just a really cheap food, I could just do this over and over again for, you know, hours, I guess. I don't know if I can, I hope it defaults to pickpocket. If it does default to pickpocket, I can just do it on mobile as well. Just tap on mobile for a few hours. I need 66 definitely for the new quest coming for Varlamore, the Twilight Emissaries quest line at the end of next month. So I need to be 66 by then. I'm not going to sit here and do this the whole time though, because this is going to be really boring if I just sit here and do this. Okay. We don't have long. I don't like the Mogres quests. I don't really want to deal with it, even if it is very short. You know what? Let's swap this over to difficulty. Not difficulty, length. His faithful servants. I think that's the bar. Oh, getting ahead. Getting ahead. Getting ahead. There we go. Talk to Gordon at his farm south of the farming guild. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. CIR. CIR. Short and sweet, to the point. Fantastic. It's just nice to get a few things done. Wrap some things up before I head off for my holiday. Okay, Actually, while we're here as well, I'm gonna move my seeds. It's just they take up so much space in my bank, like random seeds. So I always try and, every now and again, after a few hunter runs, birdhouse runs, I like to try and grab them and move them over to the seed vault. That's like 5 spots already filled up and freed now. And if I have any acorns, which I probably do, there we go, that's another one. Another slot freed up. Constantly fill my bank with absolute shite, so, you know, it's pretty nice to do something good for my bank account. All right, let's grab a couple more swordfishy. There we go. All right, let's have a chat with this man. Start this quest. Getting ahead, not a problem. Easy, bish bash bosh. Complete instantly, no problems. I'm sure of it. It's gonna go flawlessly, swimmingly, perfectly. Let's go. Gordon, who are you? Name's Gordon. Good day to you. It's a nice farm you got here. Thank you. We built it ourselves. Really? You haven't been here long? Nope. Not too long ago, you couldn't safely travel around these parts. Being a lizardman. Then some Hasidious explorers discovered how fertile this land was. Lord Hasidious made a deal with Lord Shazian, and the lizardmen were cleared out to make room for the farming guild. When we heard, we decided to come up here and start a farm of our own. Need a hand? Well, actually, there's a problem. We've been having a problem. Recently, some strange beast has been stealing our livestock at night. The soldiers are too busy dealing with the lizardmen to help, so we haven't been able to stop it. Feel like you know your way around a weapon. If you can kill the beast and bring me its head as proof, I'll ensure you are compensated for your trouble. Yeah. Right ahead, I can do that. I'm good at killing things. Do you know where the beast is? Well, I can't be living too far from here, but I don't know exactly where. I want to check with my wife, Mary. Perhaps she's seen something I haven't. Right, well, I'll return once I have the head of this beast. Mary! Mary! Talk to me, Mary. You Mary? That's right, who are you? Your husband told me that some beast has been causing you both trouble. I've agreed to kill it and bring back its head. Good to hear. We've already lost a lot of livestock to it. Well, fear not, sure I'll make short work of it. I do have one issue, however. What's that? I don't yet know where to find the beast. I was wondering if you'd seen anything. I'm afraid not. It only ever comes in the night, so you haven't been able to get a proper look at it. That's a problem. Well, let's see now. I have an idea. If this beast ended up getting coated in flour, it wouldn't be hard for you to track it back to its home. How would I get it coated in flour? You're the adventurer. Why don't you use your head? Use my head? Wait, did you just... I don't know what you mean. Sure you didn't. Alright, let's grab the knife. We're gonna need to cut off a head. A pot. Do I have flour? God, I hope I have flour. Oh God, I hope I have flour. Please have flour. I don't have flour, do I? I'm sure I used flour recently. No. Okay, dude. That is so annoying. Yo, Bennett Lee Cod. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm going back to the G. I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna go back to the G. Give me a ring of wealth. Give me one ring of wealth. And give me my... I bought a skills necklace not long ago. So just for this reason, this kind of reason. Take me to G. Why would I use one of those charges and not just the... Okay, never mind. Okay. Flour. Pot of flour. Give me 10 of them, just in case I need them in the future. They seem to come up surprisingly frequently. Not that frequently that I need to mention it, but frequently enough for me to be ever so slightly miffed by it. Let's take a pot of flour. Excellent. Chuck me back to the farming guild. This is a really good investment. Look how convenient that was. It's basically like we never left. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Watch it be like a cow. Somehow. Or the sergeant. Mary. How was the headhunt? Funny you. Try and come up with cover the beast in flour. Use your head. Okay, I can't use it on myself. Bucket. Flour and bucket. Bucket on door. Flour on door. Climb staircase. Oh, this is a mill. Ah. Grey toy horsey. There's a freaking pot of flour right there, for God's sake. Oh, go away, Posty Pete, mate. I'm busy. Do they have a kid? Is the kid the one that's... The kid's probably not the one slaying livestock, is it? It's probably not murdering animals. Probably. Although, you never know with kids these days. You never know with kids. I'm kidding. Oh, they have free red and yellow dye here. Don't mind if I do. I don't really know what she means by this. Gordon, mate, you got ideas? So for livestock, which animals has it been targeting? Mainly the cattle. I fixed up a new gate, which kept it out the past couple of nights. Not sure how long it will hold, though. I see. Thanks for the information. Get me through to these cows. So, can I put the pot of flour on the door? I want to rig it up to the top of the door so that it will, like, fall on the creature. Oh, I'll do. There we go. Anything that touches this gate will end up coated in flour. Now to wait for the beast to come. You head off for the night and come back the next day. Excellent. Oh, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. I was locked in. Oh, it's this cave. I remember seeing this cave. Oh, we might need a light source to go in here, actually. Because I remember it saying when I clicked on it, it was very dark. And maybe even a little scary. Hang on a minute. What's the requirements for this? Oh, it does have a combat level requirement. Let me eat up then. Let's get healed. Let me get my gear on as well. Looks dangerous. Sure want to enter? Yeah, I am, buddy. Headless beast. Headless beast. Might as well check them both on, to be honest. Wait. How is it... Oh my god. How is it, eating cows if it's not... Wait a minute. How do I finish this quest? It doesn't have a head. Oh, that's not good, is it? Journal on the skeleton. Blast those pompous Archaeus mages. They say I don't have what it takes, I'll show them. They're just all arrogant. They think you have to be immortal to be good at anything. They're wrong. By the time I'm done, I'll be... Oh my, I can't read today, dude. I can't read today. By the time I'm done, they'll be begging me to show them my secrets. Okay. He's got some tomes that are restricted. He's done some experimenting. Plenty of corpses. Fully reanimate the body of a rat. Okay. Nailin the Necromancer. Ooh. Nailin the Necromancer. Who's Nailin the Necromancer? And who's Nailin Palin? While an army of rats is tempting, I think it's better for something bigger. Where's the cave? I went past the body of a bear. Probably the work of the lizardman. If I can get it to the cave, it will make for a great new test subject. Okay. Not great for me, though. because there's no head. So that's a little concerning. What's the quest log say? Hopefully he'll still reward me. I don't think he will, mate. I don't think he will. It did say, though, that he had to drag the body back, so maybe the head is somewhere else. Or maybe it was eaten by the lizards, which would not be good. He's going to want a head, and I'm going to have to make a head. How do you make head? Gordon, mate. Gordon, mate, I can't give you head. I'm sorry. At least he's dead. Do you have the head? Well, that's the thing. Is there a problem? So it didn't actually have a head. Didn't have a head. Nope. Like, at all? Not even a proper stump? Oh. Sorry. Can I get paid now? I'm sorry, but no. I agreed to pay you for a head and you don't have one. Well, actually, I do have a head. Quite a good-looking one, in fact. It was the beast that didn't. That's not what I meant. Look, it's nothing personal, but I can't be seen paying someone for a job if they didn't do it. But I did the job. How am I meant to bring you the head of a beast with no head? Maybe you killed the wrong beast? That makes sense that a headless beast would be taking cattle. How would it eat them? I don't know. Well, if you manage to get hold of the beast's head, let me know. Until then, I can't pay you. Right. Well, there's not really much I can do about that. Mary, mate, do you have any ideas on head? Don't pay me till I bring him one. You can be quite picky sometimes. What do I do now? I can't bring him a head if there isn't one. Between you and me, Gordon's a good farmer, but I wouldn't say... I don't know what happened there. Gordon's a good farmer, but I wouldn't say he's a genius by any means. He also doesn't actually know what the beast looks like. So I make him a fake head. Great idea. That's the spirit. I've tried my hand at clay modeling in the past. Make all sorts of things. Just get some soft clay and a knife, and I'm sure you'll be able to make a lovely head. I'll give it a shot. Fantastic. Soft clay. Please tell me I have soft clay. Or is there clay that you can... No, there's not. Okay. Excuse me. Alright. Do I have wet or dry clay in my bank? By any chance, please say yes. Oh, I do! Yes! Water tap. Bucket. I wonder if I need the grey toy horsey for anything. Knife, soft clay. Sculpt a clay head? Yeah. You sculpt the clay into the shape of a head. Wow. Looks awful. Maybe it'll be enough to convince Gordon. I think probably not. I bet I'll need feathers. You know what? I'm gonna grab feathers and fur while I'm here, because I bet he's gonna turn around and say, nah mate, that's not a head. I expected to have feathers and or fur. I'm telling you right now. He also probably wants it to look orange. You know, I'm basing that entirely off of the fact that I have yellow and red dye that was available in their house. I'm going to assume that it's involved. I may even need to use the thread and a needle that they have upstairs. Gordon, mate, I have a clay head for you, buddy. I have bested the beast and I bring you its head as proof. Its head. That's its head. That's right. This is just like clay and it feels like clay. As you talk to Gordon, part of the clay head falls off. It's falling apart. What creature is this? Ah, yes, a good question. A very good question. A good question in need of a good answer, I'm sure. Okay. So what's the answer? Yes, well, this is the head of a clay bear. Clay bear? There's no such thing. They're quite rare around here. Quite rare because they don't exist. I'm no fool. This is clearly a pretend head. It doesn't even have any fur. Come back when you have the real head of a... Okay, yep, so fur. I need a needle and thread. Didn't I call it? Didn't I call needle and thread? Good thing they have everything I need in this house. All right. Yes, attach the fur to the clay head. Excellent. Wow. It's even worse than before. Gordon said it needed fur, though, so maybe he'll be happy with this. Maybe he will. Alright, Gordo, mate. You wouldn't believe it. Look what I've got. It's a head with fur on it. I bested the beast and I bring you his head as proof for real this time. Well, his fur this time does look like an actual head, I have to admit. But he doesn't. But you let Gordon continue. Yes, I think this is the head of a beast. Wonderful. So about my payment? I'll hang on just a moment. Uh-oh. Where's the blood? If this is a fresh kill, the head should have blood on. Ah, yes. Well, the thing about this head is it's the head of a... Yes? A blood bear? Blood bear? What's a blood bear? Nothing much. What's blood bear with you? It's a rare type of bear. One that doesn't have any blood. It's... Sorry. That was so bad. That was so bad. It's called a blood bear, but it doesn't have blood. Did a fool name it? Well, actually, the one named is very intellectual. Very cool as well. Not that I know them or anything. You must take me for an idiot. This is some head you brought from a taxidermist or something. It's not a fresh kill. Come back once you have a real head. Alright, red dye. Dye the fur head, yep. Dye the fur head red. I did it right in front of him while he's staring at me. Now it looks bloody. Well, it doesn't. It looks like someone tried to dye a fur-covered clay monstrosity red. But he maybe won't notice. I don't have more fakes, mate. Here's the bloody head. I bested the beast and I bring you its head as proof again. Well, it's... Yes. It's wonderful. This is clearly the head of the beast. Well done, adventurer. Hooray. There's just one thing, though. Oh, for the love of... A head like this deserves a place of honor, my friend. Could you mount it in our home? Ugh. Fine. What? Build mounted head. Oh, for God's sake. What do I need? Saw hammer, 2 plank, 6 nails. Saw hammer, 2 plank, 6 nails. I think I have. Well, I say I think. I know I have all of those things. Let's go. This music's so funny. The banjo. Dude, what an instrument. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. Alright. Saw. Hammer. 2 plank. And some nails. Give me 100 nails. Because I don't trust that it's going to work. Plank. 2 plank. Alright. My inventory looks a mess right now, but that's fine. I even brought the big bones with me in case he wanted to see them. As proof of my kill, but... No, instead he wants a clay-covered monstrosity with fake blood and also bear fur on it. I love how much shit I have in my bank. And it always comes in handy. Mount the head, yes please. So we needed, what, 6 nails, it said? Oh, we'll use 8. What a work of art. I've really outdone myself this time. I should let Gordon know. Well, it's hanging in his house forever. I feel bad for his poor wife. You got the head of the beast yet? It's all done? That's great. I'd say it's about time for your reward. First, let's have a look at this head. Yeah! Okay, we go crazy. Woo! Woo! Yeah! Ha ha ha! Woo! He loves it, man. He loves it. Great. That was very short and sweet and to the point. 4,000 crafting XP, 3,200 construction XP, 3k coins, and Kebos Tannery access. Which I'm guessing they are the tannery. That's nice. Yeah, that's pretty decent crafting. Considering how little work it took and how free that was, what, 2 planks? It's pretty good going. I do not... Oh, you can play with the grey toy horsey? Hold on a minute. I need to investigate this. Just say nay to gambling. That is the worst fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it. That is the worst. But I'm keeping it in my bank forever. That's another bank slot taken up. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that for sure. All right, great. Excellent. How much are my seeds worth again? 1.3 mil in seeds. All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. That was really quick. Well, that was getting ahead, right? Jesus, we're flying through quests today, lads. We are up at 115 completed quests, 214 quest points. Look at us go, mate. Look at us freaking go. That was a fast one, that. All right, excellent. So, I doubt we have time for another quest. So, let's go and go to the dig site. Let's do the run, and then let's kill elves for the remainder of the stream. Elves are my next, what's it called? Let's get rid of this, actually. My next Slayer thing to kill. Right, sorry, I'm losing my mind. Let me grab my stuff. Oh, we can wear the new boots too, dude. Let's take the helm. Okay. Proselyte. Get this stuff. Yes. That is what we're looking for, I believe. Just chuck all that on. And let me just grab the other stuff we need. So this is a bit slower of a stream, really. As much as we finished a bunch of quests, it feels like I'm doing a lot less because we take on like bigger quests. So, you know, forgive me. This is maybe not the most interesting of the streams we've had, especially for it being the last one for a couple of weeks, but it's nice to relax sometimes. Hopefully Slayer is vaguely entertaining or interesting. I don't know. It is just killing elves for a while. I also don't know my best way to kill. So part of me is like, I should focus on my magic level because I need to get to 75 anyway. But I also kind of want to get my physical stats up all to 70. Especially if I ever end up, well, I say ever. When I'm going to do barrows at some point. I'm pretty sure there's a quest attached to it. And I think you need to be 70 to wear any of the barrows stuff, if I'm correct in my thinking. So that would be nice as well. You know, obviously, to if I ever get any barrows things, I'll have the stats that I need to wear it. Which would be cool for the account. Right. So yeah, also I looked up the Abyssal Whip in the Grand Exchange. Does it not have a strength bonus? It looks like it doesn't have a strength bonus, and it's just got like a really good like accuracy. But that seems insane to me that it wouldn't have like anything. Oh, oops. Where'd I put that? Where's that seed at? Oh, there it is. All right, grinding these bad boys up. Very nice. And crystal teleport. So I only have 3 left. So I need to get some of the recharge. I got so many empty ones. I I don't think there's any point in getting all of them recharged. I mean, maybe there is. I don't know if it ends up being the best way to Prythanus once we're done. I don't know. Talbot Crystal, yeah. Okay, that's fine. I say I got 36 of them. I guess they're not that expensive to recharge. Not the end of the world if I recharge all of them. You know what I mean? What am I doing, dude? Let me change my gear. We're just killing. I might as well get my inventory filled up completely with stuff. There we go. So what I've been doing whenever I do elves, I come up here and I just beat the shit out of this elf archer over and over again. Come here, idiot. Alright, there we go. I now have chivalry on. Excellent. I'm peeking out over here. I'm absolutely peeking out. So that's 15% and 15%. This is 15. Okay, so this is just better overall. And that had effectively the same drain anyway. All right, this is gonna be the next like 15-20 minutes. All right, I'm gonna respawn. I'll put my prayer on. I'll start the fight and I'll get a drink. I'm a thirsty bitch. I'm a thirsty bitch. There you are. Cheeky elf archer. All right. Ooh, nice. Good money. I will say, you don't make much fighting the elves. At least not in Letia. This is Letia, right? Yeah. Yeah, you don't make much fighting these guys. Not much profit to be had. But at the end of the day, we don't technically need Slayer to get to Prythanus. We need other stats up to 70, so you don't strictly need to be here, I guess. I do have the Hunter level now to be able to use 4 traps at once, so that's something too that I can use for my benefit. If I want to, I don't know what would be good to hunt, but I could probably speed up my 70 grind pretty significantly by doing some. Maybe I could even do it on the Big Sight Island place. Fossil Island. Herbivore, I'm nowhere near that, that's for sure. Okay, so no, I can't. Well, I'll maybe find a place that I could do some decent hunting and then focus on that. So set up 4 traps and just do that in a sort of cycle over and over again for a few hours. Hopefully pump up the levels quite a bit every hour. Take a quick break, go and do my bird's nests and shit, and then come back around again. I might do that. That might be worth. That might be worth. Because, yeah, I think it would be good to get that kind of, grind out of the way for Song of the Elves. I keep forgetting what the requirements for Song of the Elves are. even though I check it all the time. Mining, smithing, wood cutting, hunter, construction. Okay. So the construction is obviously quite an expense. Like I said, my estimations are around 4 mil for that. I'll definitely want to do that on my PC because clicking on mobile will be a fucking nightmare. Same with the blast furnace. I think that's probably going to be more convenient on my PC. But mining will be easy on my phone. And woodcutting will be easy on my phone. So I can do both of those pretty comfortably, I think, truthfully. And probably Hunter as well. So I'll try to get what I can out of the way, because I would like to do a Grandmaster quest, and those seem attainable, right? It's just some time spent grinding. But there's not too much difficulty to it. It's pretty like, you know, shut your brain off and just click every, you know, couple minutes. So I can live with that. And we'll be looking at like a lot closer to the kind of big 70s. Not quite across the board, because I'm going to stop at 60 for a lot of things that don't need to be leveled higher. But everything will be at least 60 at some point, I think. I hope. It better be. Because, let's see. From 60, so I need to do some Guardians of the Rift to get a couple levels, like a level and a half or something. So that's not too bad. And then after that, 7 levels in construction, which we're gonna need to do. 2 levels in Slayer, 3 in crafting. Yeah, actually, construction is the furthest away that we have right now from 60. And that will not take more than like 20 minutes of active building larders, right? That's wild, actually. Huh. Actually very close to base 60s. I will say that fishing takes a little while. I don't like how long fishing takes. I tried Temperos. I did a couple of runs, like solo runs, because it seems doable solo. I completed a couple of them, but I find it to be quite boring. I don't love it. I don't love it as a game. It's probably decent when it's like either solo or like a couple of people, but it's not very long. Oh. It's not a very long game mode. Like I like that. I like Wintertodt a lot more because you can play that by yourself and get like infinity points and have a million pulls. If you played for like 2 or 3 or 4 hours, right? But I feel like Temperos ends so fast. You get like 8 or 10 pulls at a time though, so it's not bad. Alright. I do think though my fishing level doesn't help. It's quite low. It's quite low, so it does take a little like time, I think, for me to get the fish, and maybe that's why I'm not enjoying it. Because if I could get the fish a bit more efficiently, a bit quicker, then I'd be able to. Because what I was doing, get like 16 fish, cook them, load them, takes the thing down to 10% health, it stops doing waves. Then you fish and cook until the game's about to end from like the weather or whatever the fuck, and then yeah, tank when it gets close, chuck all the food you've got in, and then you can attack the guy, get him down like 30%, and do like 3 rounds kind of thing. That's what I was seeing was like a good way of doing it. You get a decent amount of pulls. It's like, you know, sort of 10-ish minutes a game. That's fine. It's just a bit boring. I think it doesn't help. I don't have the Angler's kit either, because I never got enough mulch pearls to get it, right? So I can't even get the cool seafarer's fit or whatever the fuck. Although, I guess to be fair, if I got all of the points, I just have to do a lot of the bird thing, which I guess I get fishing and hunter XP, so maybe that is what I'll focus on until I get the angler outfit. And once, oh, that's a shark. And then once I do have the angler outfit, maybe that's when I focus on moving over. That's probably the move, to be honest with you. That's probably the move. So yeah. Oh, what's this guy? Kill the elf. Kill the elves. Yeah, that's I have a lot of things to do in the game still. A lot of it is just off-stream grinding, because I don't think this stuff's particularly entertaining personally. It does the job for if I want to yap, and it also does the job for if I've like run out of shit to do, right? Just grind for a while. Because that's, you know what, I will say, one of the really nice things about the way I'm playing this account, when I'm done with the quests and I have a quest cape, my stats will at most be 70-ish. Ooh, double back-to-back shark. That's quite nice. They're worth a lot of money. 700 right now? 735? That's crazy. When I'm done with the questing and I have the quest cape, things around 70, wherever. To my recollection, 92 is half of the XP required for 99. And like 85 is like half of the XP required for 92 for 99. Right? It's like half of half. So I'm nowhere near being at the point where I've finished leveling. And so it means I've got pretty much unlimited content of just sitting on stream, yapping, and training some sort of skill, right? So at least that's something, I think. Worst comes to worst. And I look goated, by the way. If only the proselyte kit didn't have the orange on it. Like, if it was gold, it would look way more sick. Is it supposed to be gold? It might be. Oh Jesus! It might actually. It's probably supposed to be gold. But look at my fit, dude. Half dragon with the gold trim on it. I kind of look goated. I kind of look goated now. Gotta be said. I also obviously want to get 75 magic as well, but I think that's going to take a while. I think I'm unlikely to get that soon. What I have been doing though, whenever I have, especially the dragon tasks, like cause I was getting metal dragon tasks, and I was using earth magic against them, that's goated, because I was using the family, what's it called? You know that shitey family crest? I was using the family crest chaos gloves because I have so many chaos runes and they're very cheap, but I can get like one off of the max damage of the death rune spells. And so I was just doing that the whole time. It was great. I was getting kills. It costs me like nothing, but I get a shitload of XP for it. And because of the earth weakness for the metallic dragons, it makes up for the accuracy debuff that I get, and also the damage debuff that I get by using the gloves as opposed to using like the Barrow's gloves or whatever. So that's pretty nice as well, actually. That's a pretty great way of training. And then I also get I take the extended fire potions and the fire shield, and so I take literally no damage. So I have to just click once every 2 or so minutes on a kill, if it's even 2, and once every 12 minutes on the potion, and that's it. It seems obvious. It seems obviously easy to do that. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I kind of only do it when I have Slayer, I would just go and train on dragons to take the bones, which would be super useful, you know? Yo, Bulgarian WD, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks so much. Sorry, we are just sitting here killing elves for Slayer. This is not my most entertaining, not the most entertaining I've ever been. but yeah, that's what I've been doing with the dragons. I like killing the dragons. They're really easy to kill, because they just shoot dragon fire at you all the time, which is great when you have complete immunity to fire. I also want to do Phrenic Exiles, so I'm not too sure. Got members a few days ago after leveling some job skills to 20, but don't know where to go. Ooh, that's a great question. So, what'd you focus on when you started? So I personally focused on agility. I hate how restrictive the game feels when you're low agility. So I got to like 60 agility or something like that. I'm at 71. I haven't done agility in a very long time now. I got to about 60 agility, I think, and I got my full graceful outfit. That was, for me, the best way to do it, because I didn't mind doing agility, and I liked seeing the progress, and I liked getting the marks of grace, and I liked getting the outfit. So graceful is a really good thing to do, in my opinion. But that could be really boring. So what you could also do is focus on just quests. So for reference, I don't know much about this game. I don't know what the most efficient thing to do is, but I think there's a big difference between efficiency and fun, right? If you're looking to have fun and just experience the game for fun, I would honestly recommend just giving the quests a shot. Start doing the quests. Maybe even try it the way that I'm doing it, where you don't use the quest helper with Runelight or anything, and you just try the quest. And if you get really stuck somewhere, you know, go on the wiki, look up what to do, and then come back and continue, or thug it out like I've been doing. Because the great thing about the quests is they all have different requirements to start, and so that kind of gives you a focus if there's a quest you want to do. Where, like, for me, I want to do Song of the Elves, which I'll check in a second once I've killed this guy. I want to do Song of the Elves, which requires me to have 70 in all of these things. So right now, I'm kind of focusing on trying to get 70 on all of these different stats. While also at the same time, I want to do a quest down here somewhere. Oh, here somewhere. There we go. Path of Gluffrey. So I needed 56 Slayer, and I just passed that yesterday. So now I know I can do that quest. So having that as my focus on just sort of whatever the next quest I want to do is, that's helpful too. So I'd say those are kind of the things that help. But I've had a great number of benefits from streaming this game. I've been gifted a lot of gold, which helped me get started. And is still helping me to this day. Like, I literally benefited from nepotism coming into this game. And that has made my experience playing so much better. Because, you know, I get to enjoy having money to do trading skills that are expensive. Or using more expensive, like some skills require a good bit of capital to be able to start trading in. And I got to do that because I had a bunch of money to be able to buy the things required to train. So it's stuff like that that's really helpful. Yo, thank you so much for the sub as well. It's so kind of you. Thank you so much. I don't know how helpful this is, because again, I'm the way I play the game is very unique compared to the average RuneScape gamer, I think. But I think a lot of, like, the average RuneScape gamer, they have a lot of experience with the game. And so they're like, cool, go here, do this, go here, go this, go here, do this thing next. There's even, if you really wanted to optimize, there are like websites that will show you the exact, step-by-step thing that you should do if you want to, most efficiently grind it out. But that would not be fun for me. I would not still be playing the game if I did that, right? So, you know, this has been the most fun for me. Questing is one of the best things to start doing this game, especially at the start. Yeah, it gives you direction. It gives you focus. And there's nothing that you can mess up, which is also a great thing as well. There's very, very little that you can mess up. One of the only things that you could theoretically mess up would be bringing valuable gear into the wilderness. Apart from that, you're kind of chilling, I think, for the most part. You're pretty chilling. So just enjoy questing, I think, is a good way to do it. There it is. Oh, really? Unguided's quite popular lately. Damn. Hell yeah. That's kind of cool. It makes sense. If you look at Alien Food's videos, man, they are still getting crazy. His channel has, like, exploded, dude. He's, he might have already hit 100k, actually. Let me check. Oh, he's 97.2. He's very close to 100k subs. So that's really cool as well. So no wonder it's popular. Like I said, enjoying it. Yeah, for sure. This game is very overwhelming. It's very jank because it's, you know, it's from 2001, right? So it's not the most friendly game to start playing. But when you kind of get over that aspect and you do start playing the game and just having fun and not worrying about whether you're doing things right, it really does. It comes into a world of its own, and it really begins to highlight why this is not like a normal MMO. This is such a good RPG, and it's why I like it so much. Helps with unlocks and takes you to new parts of the game. Yep, also true. We have 2 quests left. Ooh, lucky you. Which quests do you have left to do? Are they just like 2 random, like, you know, shitey, very short quests, or are they big Grandmaster quests that you're skilling for? Yeah, Recipe for Disaster is a good aim because you've got like a lot of different the rewards for Recipe for Disaster are great, but also you've got different levels of difficulty, means that you can sort of progress throughout your sort of account's lifetime. I did a lot of mine back to back. I started Recipe for Disaster quite late. But again, luckily there's no way to mess it up. And Recipe for Disaster, it has so many prerequisites of things that you need to do that's quite nice as well, because it just sends you off onto like a sort of like spiraling, okay, well, if I want to do this quest, I need to do this quest. And if I want to do this quest, I need to do this quest. And if I want to do this quest, well, I need to have these skills leveled up. If I want to have these skills leveled up, I might as well do this quest, you know? Because a lot of the quests also give you really good skill rewards. And so it makes it worth doing the quests, even if it wasn't for fun. Because you can find yourself leveling up some of your skills and skipping quite a lot of the really early game grind, which can be quite annoying or quite boring as well. Although I will say, seeing the levels go up really fast feels nice. And now that I'm, getting through the levels and it's slowing down, I definitely do find it getting a little bit like, ugh. Ding for me, please. Give me a ding, I'm desperate. I want one, but alas, not always. Not always. For reference, I play this game, so I stream it maybe 9 hours a week. And I play off stream maybe another 9 hours a week. Sometimes more, sometimes less. And over the last maybe 5 months of playing, since I started, maybe a little bit longer, I'm at 18 days played, and I've done 214 quest points of 321, 115 completed quests out of 170. It takes a long time to do all of these quests, and I have had so much fun along the way. I thought I'd be done with this game months ago, and here I am still playing, still enjoying, still putting off my responsibilities so I can do some more grinding. So but yeah, there's no right way. There's an efficient way, but there's no right way, which is nice. I mean, I'm just sitting here killing elves, you know what I mean? That's all I'm doing right now. Ooh, more chaps. More chaps. Desert Treasure 2 and Song of the Elves is what got left. Hell yeah. So you must be close then. You must be close in terms of stats, if not already there. What's the Desert Treasure 2 requirements? Okay, I'll have rune crafting and construction soon. Fire making, I'm a little ways off. I'm trying to get 75 magic and thieving at 70 as well. Okay, that's not too bad for us. My goal is Song of the Elves. I just think Song of the Elves is a really cool concept. So I'd really like to hit that as soon as I can. So I've got a few of the 70s I need. Like I did Herblore and farming quite early, because it's easy to do on a non-ironed account. I will say very easy on a non-iron. So yeah, it's good. I like this game a lot. I think as well, what helps is definitely like consuming content. I watched a lot of YouTube stuff, and that helped me understand the game enough to start enjoying it as well. I don't know if I'd have enjoyed playing the game and figuring things out from complete scratch. Whereas I've enjoyed the level of knowledge that I have. I found I've enjoyed it the most. Have you attempted the fire cape yet? No, I've not, but I would like to try it soon. I don't know what my requirements are. Or, well, I don't know what the requirements are, but what I do know is I have 70 ranged. I've got 60 prayer, but I've got enough prayer XP banked for maybe 62-ish. My stats don't look too bad. I have pretty good... I have God Dehide that I bought off the GE. I'd like to give it a shot soon. I would like to give it, because I don't know how to do it. I've got no experience. I don't know what I'm doing, but I would kind of like to give it a shot, man. I think it would be... Imagine if I could finish the fight caves with no idea of how to actually do the fight caves. Could you imagine? That would be so sick. That would be so cool. I'll feel like a pioneer. I'll feel like the first people to complete the fight caves. You know what I mean? I'll feel like one of those guys who went in blind and just did it, you know? Except they were infinitely more experienced and better at the game than me, and also probably higher stats and better gear, but that's fine. If I was you to wait until 75, interesting. To use a blowed pipe, it helps out a lot. I'm sure it does, but it would also be goated if I went in there and I beat it with my rune crossbow and diamond tipped bolt enchanted. That would also be goated. So I don't think I'll succeed when I try, but I'd like to try with my current stats or close to it. I think to expect success, I definitely think 75 ranged and a blowpipe would probably be better. That's for a serious attempt where I think like, oh, I might be able to do this. I think that might be logical. But I think it would be good to just give it a shot with that kind of a little bit cheaper setup. Get a T-bow. That's a good point. Yeah. If I get max range, a T-bow, max prayer, and also max whatever ranging gear is best, as well as all of the other gear parts for it, I think I'd have a good chance. So does anyone want to lend me about 1.6 bill? Anybody want to lend me 1.6 bill? I won't even keep it. I just want to hold it. I just want to hold it. 1.6 bill. I'll definitely give it back. I'm lying. I won't give it back. I'm gonna spend it on a T-bow. Are they more than 1.6 mil now? I don't know. What am I gonna do with these stupid seeds, man? You can't even sell them, can you? Well, you can. Gotta get GM speed. Scythe. Oh, Peter, were you saying last stream? I feel like you said something about Japan servers or closer to Japan servers, and I feel like I read it, and I feel like I completely glossed over it and did not say it out loud. I don't think I acknowledged it was written at all. I know I read it, and then I got distracted. I plan to max my main one day, and then I want to be a hardcore Iron Man. Jeez, a hardcore? Shit. That's wild. I don't think I could even do an Iron Man. The concept of herblore and farming as an Iron Man makes me actually want to throw up and die. It's too much for me. It's too much for me. I don't think I can do it. That's like, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of things that would put me off, but in particular, that puts me off. The idea of having to do farming and herblore with all my own homegrown stuff. I'm not a patient man, and that's one thing as well. I'm not patient. I know I'm probably never going to hit 99 because I'm not patient enough to, you know, sit there and get no level dings despite having more XP than ever. You know what I mean? I'm not patient enough for that, but I am patient enough to get to 70s, so that's good. Ooh, 66 strength, let's go. Hell yeah. That's peak. On the news posts, looking at Asia servers. Very nice. That's cool. I don't think it makes, like, the ping, I've never noticed it make too much of a difference, but I will not complain if I can have lower ping. That could never be a bad thing. That could never be a bad thing. Alright. I played this game when I was a kid, bought a PC about a year ago now, and this was the first game I started playing. Hell yeah. Yeah, my PC's... I spent a lot of money on my PC, and all I really play right now is RuneScape. I did buy Oblivion, so we'll be playing that soon. But yeah, it's kind of funny. It's really fun. I tried playing this game when I was a kid, but I was so overwhelmed with it. It was so I'd never played an RPG before, and I was so overwhelmed with all of, like, it just being dumped in Lumbridge and not knowing where to go on a free-to-play world with all these people running around. I got so overwhelmed as like a 6-year-old, 7-year-old boy that I just quit and never played again. That's a lie. I quit, started a new account, played Tutorial Island a couple more times, then I stopped playing, and I was like, that'll do me. I'm happy now. And then years later, I'll come back to it, so I kind of get it. Nostalgia got you hooked, and now you're grown to understand the game and having even more fun. Yeah. Being grown and understanding the game, and understanding gaming in general, it makes a big difference. It really makes a big difference. It's crazy how much, if you've been playing games for decades, right, I say decades plural, but like if you've been playing games for most of your life, it's amazing how much stuff becomes second nature, so that you can go into any game and you don't really have to think about things because you just everything's intuitive, right? You don't need your handheld. This is one of those games I would be shocked if somebody was gonna start gaming if they started with RuneScape. I'd be shocked because there's a lot of assumed knowledge in this game, like prayer flicking. It's not. I wouldn't say prayer flicking is something that would come logically to somebody. That's something you need to be shown, I think, personally. I don't think I would have intuited that as a gamer generally, let alone if I was brand new to games as a whole. So definitely, spending years playing games and trying different MMOs and different RPGs, I think this definitely helps with understanding the game, understanding the logic, and being able to play decently. I say loosely, decently, very loosely. Yeah, Asia servers would be good because I saw actually there's a stream that was raided into, I think, at some point I was watching. I can't remember now, but they're somebody who also lives in Japan, and in their like description of the channel, it was like, oh, big RuneScape player, and I was like, wow. So that's another person, at least one other person in Japan that plays RuneScape a lot. So, there's at least two of us. There's at least two of us who could do with Asia or Japan server. That'd be nice. That'd be convenient. Yeah, I do wonder. I mean, we also met some people in the stream, Singapore, sort of Southeast Asia, that kind of area. So there's definitely, not as much demand for it, but there is demand for it, I think. I will say, though, none of the kids in my school have played RuneScape or heard of RuneScape. I've mentioned it a few times, and they look at me like, What are you saying, old man? RuneScape? The hell are you talking about? What the hell are you on about? I play Apex. I play Fortnite. I play League. I stay away from the ones that play League, to be honest with you. I don't need that kind of toxicity in my life, you know? I don't need it. I'm kidding. But I'm not kidding. But I'm kidding, though. But yeah, no, I'm having... It's just... this is such a good game. And like I said, it's such a great time killer. It's you know what? It's too good a time killer, I will say. It is definitely too good of a time killer. But when I go back home, like, this is just a good way. Log on for 10 minutes. Do some grinding. Log out. Come back on again, you know? That's really easy. That's really simple. So... All right. Again. 25 left. If I wanted to get to 75 magic from my 70 magic, I would have to cast 85,963 wind strikes, apparently. That's crazy. What the helly? Oh my god. I think I probably will not be doing that. Oh man. All right, let's do a few more and then I'll have to head off. Get to bed, work tomorrow, finish work tomorrow, do the last bit of shopping I need to do, go to bed, get up for work on Wednesday, finish work on Wednesday, go to bed early. Oh, well, pack my bag, go to bed early, get up at 3 a.m. and then start my journey back home for a week and a half. So then come back here. It's exhausting just thinking about it. I'm gonna have to live it. Jesus. I do look swaggy as hell though. It's got to be said. Oh yeah, so I was saying this earlier and I got distracted, but I don't know if I'm correct in thinking. But the reason I want to do the Fremnik Exiles is because I was under the impression that that's how you get access to the full face covering helmet. And that would be sick, because then it would be even better. And it looks dope as hell. So, that would be cool. That would be really cool. Thanks for the advice. Have a good day, night. I'm off to try play a little. Enjoy the game. Enjoy. Thank you for dropping by, following, and also for subbing as well. That's very, very kind of you to do. I really hope you get a lot of enjoyment out of this game, as much as, you know, I have and everyone else who plays this game regularly. I'm sure you will. So yeah, focus on having fun, whatever that fun is to you. Find that kind of niche and get to grinding. Hopefully we'll see you in game one day. That'd be sick. Hell yeah. All right. Let's do some more kills. Let's get to 20. Let's get to 20 and maybe we'll call it there. You know what I'm saying? Get to 20 and we'll call it there. Hey, Mage Arena, Enlightened Journey, Hazeel Cult, and Getting Ahead. 4 quests completed today. In, you know, about 3 hours. So it wasn't bad. That is rare. That is very rare. What was it saying? 60 fishing, Slayer. That's what I wanted the Slayer for. That's right. I wanted the Slayer because I wanted to get Fremnik Exiles. So I'm not too far off of 60. And I can stop at 60 for a while. I need, obviously, like I said, 70-ish, I think, for the quests. But we can stop at 60 for a while. And I can worry about everything else later. And I'll go back to doing the bird shit instead for my hunter XP. Actually, no. I think maybe I'll focus on getting the other requirements for Fremnik Exiles. So what's a 60 Slayer then? Basilisk Knights and Aberrant Spectres. I believe I need to kill Cave Horrors too. I'm under the understanding that cave horrors are where you get the mask that you need for the Slayer helm. And I'm guessing the Basilisk Knight is related to the Fremi Exiles? I don't know. Oh, I would have had a Har's Clue scroll if... Oh, well. Yeah, unfortunately, the elves don't have great loot drops, do they? They just do not. Yo, Monstrella. What's up? What's up? Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Still playing RuneScape? I haven't been on Marvel Rivals in weeks at this point. I have not been on in weeks. I've just been addicted to this still. Good lord. Just addicted. One day I'll finish, and then we'll be doing I don't need to. No, we're doing Oblivion. A couple of Oblivion runs I have planned. I was saying before, it's annoying because like I can't edit videos when I'm at home, and that would have been a prime time to edit. That's fine. I just need to lock in when I get back. I need to lock the fuck in, dude. Lock the frick in. I haven't been on Rivals either recently. I've used to play ranked since dropping from Plat 1 to G2 because the terrible matchmaking. Yeah, I've heard. So that was one of the things that kind of put me off. Like, the meta felt bad. I will say, I stopped playing just before they buffed Punisher. I probably should have gone back because I'm a nasty Punisher and they made him even stronger. So I probably should have gone back. But like, I don't know. I have fun with the game for a while, but none of my friends are playing anymore. I don't really want to play it solo. I don't feel the draw to grind. And I think which skin was it? I think it was the Wolverine skin, the free Wolverine skin. The requirements for getting that were so dog shit, and it was so like forced. You were so forced to be on like every day for a week just to get the skin, and I was like, why am I even doing this? Like, they've actually pushed my FOMO so hard that I don't even want to play anymore. They kind of like, for me personally, they shot themselves in the foot a little bit, because it forced me off the game because I was like, I don't want to go on the game to get this skin, and so now I don't want to go on at all. Which is a bit silly, but I stand by it. Oh, they're doing it again with the Hawkeye skin? Damn. Yeah, they go a bit crazy with the FOMO. I guess it works. Like, if it's working for them, they're making money, then, you know, whatever. But, yeah, Jesus, it was just getting a bit like, oh, God, you know? Like, I just don't want to keep playing, so I just kind of, like, stopped. Oh, we got a new Groot skin? Nice! Which I got, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's peak. That's peak. Hang on, let me Google. Is it the 9 Realms one? Because that looks sick. And they released... Oh, Christmas Groot skin. Nice. Hell yeah. Let's go. 9 Realms, that's peak. The 9 Realms one looks really cool. I saw like a TikTok of it. Well, that looks fucking sick. That looks really good, actually. This is the problem with this game. I was like, we'll get to 20. Well, now we've only got 16 left. I might as well get to 15. If I get to 15, I might as well get to 10. If I get to 10, I might as well get to none. It's just so addictive, man. All right. This is the last one. This is the last one. It's gotta be the last one. We're also, I mean, total level 1469. We are closing in on the 1500 total level. Like, I'm really not far off now, which is crazy to think about. That's peak, man. That's peak. Nice. Like, it's nothing different, which makes me sad. I got midded out by it. And my own 2 Groot skins for funsies. Hell yeah. Yeah, the problem with the skins is that, like, when they're all kind of cool, they then stop all being cool. Which is a weird thing to say. But I kind of stand by it. It's about Groot and Doomed guarding Groot. That sounds kind of cool. I don't know anything about Doomed Garden, if that's like a Marvel thing or if that's just like the cool name that you've given for it. Oh, okay, there you go. Answer my question. Both canon in the comics. That's cool. Symbiote Groot sounds fucking wicked. That sounds so cool. They could have like a cool like crossover with like Venom. Okay, I need to stop. I need to stop. Let me bank this junk that I've picked up, including many of the teleport seats that have no charges. I have to call it there. I have to go to bed because I have work tomorrow, and I only need to get through tomorrow, and then Wednesday, and then I'm going home for 2 weeks, no streams, and then I'll be back. All right. Okay, so the next time I play, I'll probably finish off my Slayer here and get a new Slayer job. Let's run over here. Oh, hello, Rick Turpentine. Thank you for the Emeralde. Nice. Symbiote infects Groot in a different universe. That's so cool. What a cool story. That sounded really sarcastic. A cool story, man. That sounds like an actually cool story. Oh, dude, that looks so wicked. It looks so fucking cool. Die. 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 Tell me that you don't. I go to the Grand Exchange. You pull up to the Grand Exchange and you see this, and you're thinking to yourself, look at that guy. How fucking cool he looks. That's what you're thinking when you see that. You gotta be. How cool I am. Alright. I'm logging out. I have to call it there. I'm so sorry. I'd love to keep going, but unfortunately, I have work. So I have to go to bed. Otherwise, we'll have problems. Well, I'll have problems. So, how could you... I know, I'm so sorry. I just got up. I'm so sorry. I can't even do any real streams in the UK, unfortunately, because I don't have a computer there to stream on. Like I said, I'm going to bring my like phone attachment shit so I can, like, if the weather's nice, I could maybe go for some sort of IRL walk around. Maybe when I'm back home, but I'm doubtful. Sounds pleasant. It could be pleasant. The problem is where I'm from, it's so windy all the time that it will probably be impossible. But if the weather's nice, if I could be so lucky, maybe we will. We'll see. And it would be EU time. It would actually be decent time for EU and not terrible for NA. So that would also be of benefit, I think. Anywho, I'm gonna have to get going. So for reference, this is the last stream until I could force you to play with Rivals on EU. I will not have a PC. I'm so sorry. I will not have a PC to play games on. So you will not be able to force me to play Rivals on EU. All my stuff stays here in Japan. I'm just taking my ass and my backpack home. And also a bunch of snacks and some other stuff. Anyway, so this is the last stream until at the earliest the 7th of July. So I will land back in Japan on the 7th of July at like 7 in the morning. So if I sleep enough on the flight back to Japan and I don't feel like dog shit at 7 a.m., I'll try and stay up the whole day and go to bed at a normal time. So there might be a stream on the 7th of July if I feel good. If I feel like dog shit, there's a very good chance I will. Then I will probably stream on Tuesday the 8th. Okay? I will I will mention on Discord what's going on the Discord. I will also change the title of my stream so that the information is there and easily available. So it will say I'm on holiday, and then closer to the time I will write what I'm doing, whether I'm doing the 7th or not, etc. Okay, so hopefully, we're hoping the 7th, I will be back for a stream. If the title still says I'm on holiday, then I will not be doing it by the by like the normal time that I would usually stream at, right? So if I'm not streaming at 7 or half 7 at a time, and the title hasn't been changed, you can assume that I will not be there. Um, Although to be fair, if I wasn't streaming at half 7, even if the title was changed, if I wasn't streaming, then obviously I'm not streaming. I'll still change the title anyway, even though it's a bit pointless. Okay. All right, pain. It's a little pain. I'm a little sad because like I've been so consistent. This is the only time in my entire life that I've actually been consistent with streaming. Streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, same time every week, back to back for months. I have never in my 10 years of streaming actually done that before, without burning out immediately. BG3, I was streaming every day, or I was picking random days and doing ridiculously long streams and then not streaming for like 2 or 3 days, right? Yeah, I was consistently pulling 20, 24, 26 hour streams for about a week until I finished the game. But with this, I've actually been so consistent Monday, Wednesday, Friday for a few hours. I'm very happy with the consistency. It makes a real change. I think it's good for me. It's good for the channel. I think because it gives you guys, you know when to come to likely see a stream, which is nice. I think that's really nice. I'm going to lock in when I get back. Try and finish so I've got two. Well, I'm in two minds. I'm wondering if it would be worth doing. You know what? Actually, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. When I get back, I'm gonna start making the free-to-play RuneScape video. Okay. So I was originally going to edit down the 50 or so hours of the first, the free to play bit into one video. I think it makes more sense to do it in episodes. And then once I've finished that whole chunk, I'll just edit it into one big video. So as all the RuneScape creators do, so you get like a big whole, can you beat free to play RuneScape as a free to play with no experience or whatever the fuck, right? And that way it becomes much more manageable editing chunks of say 10 hours at a time. I can handle that. Editing 50 hours into 1 hour or 2 hour video, that's too much. But editing 10 hours at a time into like an hour or whatever, that's kind of doable. So I will do that when I get back. When I get back, I will try and do that and try and start uploading. I think it would be nice to start getting some videos out without guiding, especially because if you're saying it's popular just now, it would be good to get in on the ground floor. It'd be good to get in the ground floor. So this is a good spot to end stream. Early, short 3 hour or so streams, or long streams 10 hours, middle of the road seems off. It's difficult to say. It's really difficult to say, yeah, because like there's a certain length where, at the end of the day, if I'm in the UK and I'm streaming until from 7 till 10, that's fine. If I stream from 7 till midnight, okay. If I stream from 7 till 3, it's like, okay, well, most people in the UK aren't still around at 3 a.m., right? Most people have jobs or lives. So you have to kind of bear in mind where the majority of your viewership comes from. And also, like, I think doing really long streams, you have to ask yourself what the point is, because people can't be around for all of it, and it also makes it hard to catch up if people want to catch up. Whereas if you do things in consistent chunks where people are expecting a certain length of time, they can kind of lock in for that and catch up. And that means that if you're doing something episodic, or because this is one of the big things, right? I shouldn't be getting into this now anyway, but anyway, like, it's one of the sort of like theories, I guess, of content creating. If you're somebody who really wants to be a streamer, right? Your thing's gonna be streaming. I'm talking like Iron Mouse, like that kind of creator who streams 16 hours a day and then falls asleep on stream and keeps the stream running, right? If you're doing that, that will eventually get you viewership because you're never offline, right? You just live online, and that works for some people. Whereas alternatively, when you look at like the big YouTubers, they do significantly shorter streams, but they set up for specific goals in a stream. So like each stream has a point, and then those get turned into videos, and it also makes it more of a spectacle, right? And so it's kind of like two opposing theories of what you should do, and I think that's why the middling doesn't work as well. It works for some people, and they'll do 8 and skate. You know what I mean? They'll do their 8 hours of stream, and they'll do that 5 or 6 days a week, and then they'll leave, and people will do pretty well doing that. But that's not typically as like formulaic content as it is, or it's not typically as formulated content as it is formulaic content where they do the same thing repeatedly. So that's like a lot of your like RP streamers and stuff like that, or people who just like play the game of the day and they just play it, or your IRL streamers as well. They'll do their IRL streaming and then they're off. So I don't know. There's a whole lot of theory behind it, I think. And I don't know any of it because I'm not a big streamer. So one day, we'll get there one day. Anyway, I just don't want to finish the stream because I'm not gonna be back until fucking 2 weeks from now, man. Damn it. Anyway, I'll leave you with that. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I'm enjoying streaming. I like what can I say, man? I'm addicted to a game. I'm enjoying streaming. I'm loving my life right now, apart from all of my medical issues, but that's different. That's a separate thing that I had anyway, so that's not changing. I'm having a good time. I'm loving it. I like the game. Sometimes I wake up and I'm really tired and I'm like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stream today, and then I stream and I'm having a great time. Sometimes I come on and I'm having a terrible time because I'm really fucking tired, and I feel bad on those days. But on the days that I'm feeling good, like today, I'm feeling good. I want to keep streaming for hours more, but I can't because I have to go to bed because I have to do my fucking stupid fucking job. It's not stupid. I like the job. I just don't want to do it. I just want to stream.